Four, three, two, one.
What's up, everybody? We are here. It is the Litty In The City show, and right now you checking in with your boy City.
What's up, everybody? It's your girl, Atlanta's own Bree Simone.
And it's everybody's favorite redheaded cousin, your girl E.B. Dupree.
It's the lifestyle connoisseur XYZJD.
Let's go, man. So we coming back from the weekend. We gonna give y'all a couple more songs. Then we got the top 6 at 6.
Yeah.
You heard?
So let's do it.
Let's go.
What's that?
Put it back.
With the phone. It's the phone.
Move.
Where?
Are you doing anything?
Y'all, can y'all still hear it?
As soon as I'm muted.
Oh, it be JD every time.
What I'm supposed to do? Is the headphones? Like, I ain't doing that. Is it a necklace? I don't know what to do. Tell me.
All right, hold on.
It might be the headphones. Get closer to the
Move your mic a little bit.
No, it's not the head. Wait.
Hold
I
on,
think
move
it's
your
the
mic a
mic.
little bit. All right.
It's the mic. It's not me.
Yeah.
Press the
Just-
cord in.
Yeah.
Make sure that now we good. I think we good
Yeah.
now. Yeah, we good.
Yeah. All right.
It
Now
was
put
the
your
cord.
phone around.
It was the
a
cord. Okay.
There we go. So
Bam.
we finally found it. It was you.
2, 1.
Yo, what up, what up? That was not our new number 5, Steppers by Yo Gotti and a whole bunch of other folks. Moneybag Yo, 42 Doug, ESTG. It's a bunch of people on this song. It's pretty dope. But we up next at number 3, we got at number 4. Because that was number 4. We're going to go 3, 4, 5. Okay, so at number 4, we got Lil Baby with In a Minute. Be right back.
Go live. Come on back, Bree. What up,
Yo, what up, everybody? That was our number 3 song, Beyonce, Break My Soul, and Drake at number 2 with Jimmy Cooks featuring 21 Savage. Up next, though, we got Future back at number 1. He done took his spot back, reigning at number 1 with Wait For You featuring Drake and Tim's.
Man, listen. It's back, number 1. One of my favorite songs right now.
Toxic always wins. It's the Litty in the City show, y'all.
That's how them tennis was. In my
Whoa, and we come.
Three, two, one.
What's up? What's up? What's up? That was the number 1 song. The toxicity level is high. That's what they said.
It's
They
high.
said them toxic songs always gonna come back and be the top 1, man. That's just how it go. That's just how I go, man. So we in the building, man. We live, and I don't think all 4 of us been together in a couple weeks almost.
It's been a minute.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So JD, he be gone all the time. You know what I mean? He get paid to go out of town.
Hey.
He's a legal, professional legal dater. He get paid to go date out of town somewhere probably. I don't know, but he just be gone. They say he got a good job, but I don't know, man.
These escort streets treating me good. Wow.
Not a professional dater.
Yeah, man. So we back together, man. Litty in the City show. You know what I mean? So we're gonna give y'all a little bit of what our weekend went like. What you did, Bree? What you did the weekend, man? What
I
happened?
was out here being toxic.
Yeah. straight to the
We gonna
point.
cut straight.
Straight
We
to
gonna,
the point.
just cut straight to it. I was
Straight
out
to
here
it.
being toxic with somebody's son.
Okay, then.
And I mean, you know, it was low key, just nice little chill little weekend, little relaxation here. I went to the Ritz-Carlton on Friday. Again with somebody's son.
Did you stay there though?
I didn't stay.
Okay, y'all was just okay. Good place to kick it at.
Yeah,
Good
we
place
just
to kick
kicked
it.
it, listened to some live music, had a couple of cocktails before we went across the streets of Views to visit my daughter, the #1 hookah girl in the ATL. Shout out to That's Tape Made.
How convenient.
Right. So I went over there, had some hookah, little lamb chops, little lobster bites. We had a full spread. It was amazing. And then, you know, we took it back to the crib.
Okay, that was so.
And then I did the mother thing with the boys for the rest of the weekend. I also went to Baltimore Crab and Seafood.
How was that?
Amazing.
They got the boil bags.
They do. Oh
Okay.
no. It's upscale.
Okay.
It's upscale. It's black owned. It's off Cascade. If you guys have never checked them out, go check them out. My sons were thoroughly pleased. You know, they're fans of like Longhorn and
Okay.
What's the other one? Red Lobster.
Yeah.
You know, they're
Cheddar
at that
biscuits.
age, right? They're at that age, and so we left, and they were like, "Mommy, this was so much better than Red Lobster and Longhorn." And they said, "Where'd you find this place?" Said, "Yeah, you know, I gotta expand y'all's palates." So that's what I was on. You know, I was being
love it.
toxic for a little bit, and then I had to play the mom role. And then my boys went back to their dad's house because it's summertime. They went back Sunday night, and so I proceeded to be toxic some more after that.
Hey.
But that's it.
Okay, then.
What about you, JD?
My weekend wasn't toxic. It was healthy. I got back on my gym regimen. I was up every morning
Really?
at 5:30.
Dang.
Yup.
That's what's up, JD.
Thursday, Friday, Saturday, up until this morning. So I'll be in the gym at 7 a.m. I went to the other side of the city to the gym, get some like inspiration. I went to the gym at Greenbrier Mall all weekend.
What?
Yeah, right by your house.
Why you ain't tell
I thought
me?
about hearing you, but I was like, you probably somewhere being toxic.
I was. Somebody the Planet Fitness?
Yeah.
He
Okay.
assumed you
But
were
I was
being
right,
toxic.
Okay,
Hold on.
listen.
He assumed that you was being
I was
toxic.
right,
That's a safe assumption.
That says a
I
lot.
was right.
It's a safe
That says a
assumption.
lot.
Let me
Next time I'm
know.
gonna let you know. You know I
Okay.
got the guest pass. I got the black card.
Damn.
And then I did some yard work. I put some new mulch down. It was just like a.
What color? The red or the
I
black?
got the red. I did the black last summer.
Oh,
I did
okay.
the red because we about to get the house
Do
painted.
you got a border?
That's what I got to work on next.
Okay,
Because
say
their
no more.
border, you know how to do the border.
Yeah,
Okay. I literally had that up there on my next thing to do.
Man,
was
I
the
had a
border.
whole landscaping company.
Really?
Yeah. Okay.
I pushed it for like 2.5 years. Sold my clients.
Okay.
Started
what's up.
managing
Let me
Corny
find
Cash.
out.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, man, come on. Still got my trailer now. Still got equipment and stuff too.
Hey.
Yeah.
Well, you my whole subdivision be booking you.
See that don't have time, okay?
No, I don't. Not now.
That was my weekend. That was it. Some old act
Nah.
like I'm a.
I will work for
Dad.
some money though. I ain't gonna lie. It be random.
will work
I be,
for money.
I be doing random stuff. Y'all be like, "City, you doing that?" They be like, "I'm like, yeah, they paying me." Yeah.
Facts.
That's all it take.
people be like, "What are you doing there?
Do
Why
something
are you
strange
doing that?"
for a little change.
A little strange for EB. What you do this weekend?
Yo, what did I do this week?
Everything. EB was outside this
outside.
weekend. I saw.
I was
I was
living.
literally outside all weekend.
You can see EBB definitely. She will post.
Baby.
She will post. I don't care. I'm
She
talking
gonna let
about
you know.
it be. She don't try to. She don't set you up for later. She posts right
the
then
moment.
and there.
No, I don't.
Man, EBP posted. I be like,
No, I
man,
don't.
the story be like that, and then next thing I know, and she'll give you all the other stuff later. But she'll post, let you know that what's up, man.
I'll give you a little
What you
taste
did,
while
EB?
I'm out.
Exactly. You
Let
get
you
a
Right,
little,
right.
She'll
little
give
See,
you,
I post 2 weeks later.
Yeah, I'm definitely
a
delayed.
little bit while I'm out.
EB
but
give you
no.
one. Look, she'll give you some of that, and then people go. She'll give you the whole thing. She'll give you some of that.
But no,
Hell no.
I definitely went out to the celebrity basketball game on Thursday, and where else? Oh, Friday was Fellowship and Cigar City Club. I kind of made my rounds Friday night because I went to Fellowship, Tribeca, City Cigar Club, and met some friends and hung out with them. Saw some, faces I hadn't seen in a while. And then on Saturday, I can't remember Saturday. It's kind of a blur.
It's a good Saturday.
That was a good Friday.
Actually, it was a good Friday that had me into Saturday.
DJ Monte checking in. What up, Monte?
Wait, so yeah, I did go to Draw Bar. I finally was able to go to Draw Bar on Saturday with this group that I'm part of, Atlanta Rooftop Tour. So they went to Draw Bar Saturday. It was pretty nice. It was crowded. Apparently the crowd, it was soccer related apparently. I don't know.
Oh,
but
yeah,
that was the last
United
time.
game.
Yeah, I went to Reverb. It was like that. It was a soccer crowd up in
Oh,
there.
yeah.
And I was just like, good God, please. Everybody
Yeah,
go
they
home.
hardcore.
Yeah, they be out. They definitely be out.
Yeah, but I took the day off yesterday. I did my daughter's hair. She wanted her hair locked, so that was pretty much it. I was on mom duty, and that was it. That was my weekend and wrap up. Y'all see it on my timeline.
Man, that's what's up. Friday.
What about you, City? I know you had everything going on.
Friday took the baby to school. I had the Airbnbs going. Lately, I've been cleaning my own. When was that? I think that was Saturday. A girl checked in Friday. She was trying to have a party. You know what I'm saying? Hit her. She had to send me some money immediately. You know what I mean?
Because
So
you peep game.
peep game. Then she had to put her folks
Cameras.
out. Man, listen, man, I don't play around. I got them cameras at every spot. I got cameras outside of every spot.
Man.
They trying to hide the hand over there. You can't do that. The cameras see so far back
Right,
to the
yeah.
side. You can't hide.
You can't hide.
Yeah, so they be lying and stuff. I got the Airbnb.
So did you talk to her through the camera?
Nah, I didn't.
Oh, okay.
Nah.
Talk to her through the app.
Yeah, I text and I hit through the app and I send
right, yeah.
But I send a video of what I see. I send it to her.
Okay.
Send her the evidence.
Yeah.
So you can't deny it. So she like, I'm sorry, I ain't even, I was trying to, it was supposed to be a girls' night. And then a bunch of dudes showing up and stuff. Man. So,
Yeah.
But yeah, so same chick, Saturday they check out, I go over to clean it. I'm like, okay, they left it pretty decent. Spot look pretty decent. I inspect everything. When people come like that, and you got to inspect thoroughly and make sure that everything is in place. And then next thing you know, I go in the linen closet and I just check. Man, I see some panties, pants, and some tank top.
Those don't even qualify as panties.
Well, they was
those were pee
the
drawers.
devil got a hold to the crotch part.
Those were drawn.
The devil must have bit on the crotch part.
Panties are
Look
delicate.
like it was charged up.
Bloomers.
Them panties look like they can charge up a
Tesla.
A Tesla.
Lord, leave it.
Yeah.
Oh God.
Them panties look like they can charge up a Tesla. And if you look at my Facebook page or my Instagram, I posted on there. And then
Please go look at the picture.
young lady, I was talking to her. She did not get the point. I was like, these your items you left them behind. Y'all left them on top of clean stuff. And she was like, well, them.
Wait,
them
first
not my
of
pants.
all, let me set the picture. Let me go ahead and
Okay.
draw the picture for y'all. So City not only posted this once, right? He posted it like
Everywhere.
3 times,
Yeah.
back to back on every social media platform. Okay,
With screenshots.
so so in the picture there are 3 items. Okay, the underwear, because again we can't call them panties.
Definitely.
Okay, because panties are delicate. All right, and these were everything but delicate. But the not so panties. Okay, a pair of jeans,
Yeah.
and was it a tank top? 3 items.
Yeah.
So then he posts a screenshot of the conversation between him and
conversation.
old girl.
Laughing at her.
And she did not deny that those were
Find the
her
conversation, Bree.
not so panties. She basically claimed those panties because
She
by
claimed the panties.
because by
I
not
would have not claimed the panties. She didn't
She
want to claim
said,
the pants.
well,
that was
those-
the cleanest item.
that was.
Right.
She said, "Well, those aren't my pants." Girl, what about those drawers?
And you saying that
They
to
were
say
soiled.
that what she said? And you saying that to say what? Man, I was like, don't get smart. This could be a teachable moment.
You did.
Find it, Bree. Just
Hey,
find
man.
it. Just find it, man.
City
Just
said,
find it.
"Girl, you got
Listen.
to do better."
Somebody said them was draws.
Those were definitely drawers.
Easy.
I'm telling you, if you've never
Easy.
seen a pair of drawers before,
Go look at City
go to
page.
City's page.
So you know the difference.
Look at this.
Oh, man.
Look at this. Look, this is what you should have put. You should have put that same real audio behind that. Look at this. Look at this. Somebody look at this.
But think about it. She rented an Airbnb to wear them drawers though.
And had dudes falling through.
That look like I staged that.
It do look like you staged that. I looked at it two times.
You did.
Hold on, is this
Absolutely
real?
did.
That was natural.
No, you did not. You
That
pulled
was
them out
natural.
the
It
linen. You
was
pulled them
natural
out the
right
linen
there.
closet and put them on the floor
Ooh,
like
child.
that. That's the part of
So
the
y'all
picture.
think I used my hand or what?
No, you use
Nah,
your foot to
you
open
did-
up.
yeah, you ain't touched
I'm
that.
sure you use your shoe. However, it definitely looked like you intentionally placed the items there
man.
the way that they
Look
are
like a
situated.
crime
It was like,
scene.
I was about to say it looked like a crime scene. That's exactly what I was about to
the
say.
crime scene. We gonna have a red with yellow tape got pulled out. Man, listen, man. And so what's crazy, just to share this, I turn around, I clean my new spot today I got by the airport. And I'm cleaning. It's a brand new spot. I'm cleaning. Everything seemed clean. I'm doing the floor. So I'm sweeping. And when I sweep, I go sweep behind the doors. And I open the door. It was a pair of drawers and a tank top at the behind the door. At the
Another pair of
bottom.
drawers.
Another pair of drawers the next day.
Ooh, that's crazy.
The next day. So, you know what I'm saying? I was like, man, what this is, a setup? I got a picture of them too. I just took a picture of them. I did a video. I pulled it out, then I was like, you know what? I closed the door back. And I was like, I got to get a video of this because it's just crazy back to back. Like people just leaving their drawers. Like, what, man? You know what I'm saying?
It was too hot to wear drawers.
I triple check when I go to hotels and stuff. I do a triple check.
Right.
Yeah,
I
leave
pack my
hotels
stuff.
Like
pretty
normal,
clean. Yeah.
sane people.
Yeah, and I put everything in the cart. Then I come back.
Yeah.
I start looking behind the bed, up under the bed. I look in the bathroom. I just like that.
Yeah.
I go thorough, so I
Same.
won't leave nothing. You know what I'm saying? Because it's been some things left behind. I had some friends leave some serious stuff behind, and people always leave stuff behind in my Airbnbs. They be wanting me to mail it to them. So that's $100 charge right there, plus whatever you paying to get it sent back to you, whatever you want. Like I mailed laptops back. I've seen it all. People left rings, all kind of stuff.
Wow.
Yeah. They'll leave, the 36 pack of condoms, they'll leave 35.
And they don't want it back, do they?
Nah, they just leave them. I was just saying, they leave everything. Leave 35. You know what happened with them?
That's an uneventful weekend.
That was very unbelievable.
I'm saying they leave everything. Watches. Somebody left for some watches, valuable pieces. It's been crazy, man. Like I've been doing Airbnb since 2017. So yeah, man, had a great weekend. I did Uber too, so Uber was great. I did Uber, man. Uber be good.
City
man.
got all the jobs.
You know what I'm saying? So you know, do Uber whenever I ain't doing something else.
He moonlights as a Jamaican.
There you go. I got 3 jobs.
3 jobs.
But yeah, man, we're gonna go to break. We got news coming back for y'all. 101 TKL Radio. This is the Litty in the City show.
cop just got his ass out.
He did just get him out.
2, 1.
We gotta do better, young man. We are
Welcome
back.
back.
We are back. We are
Yeah.
back. We are back.
Kodak
back.
Black.
As y'all can see, we had a good weekend. Everybody had a decent weekend. What kind of news we got, EB?
Well, you know, we just heard Super Gremlin by Kodak Black, so we gonna start with that.
Kodak
You know,
Black.
Yep, because Kodak Black was arrested Friday for drug possession and trafficking in Florida after being pulled over in a traffic stop. Kodak Black, who was 25, whose real name is Bill Kahan Capri. Bill Kahan Capri. Okay, Kodak. And it's Kahan with a K, Capri with a K, Kodak with a K. Okay. He was driving a purple Dodge Durango when he was pulled over by Florida Highway Patrol for an expired registration tag and windows that appeared darker than the legal limit, according to the Miami Herald. According to the report, police say they smelled a strong odor of marijuana from inside the vehicle and found, during the search, a small clear bag containing 31 tablets of oxycodone and a total of $74,960 in cash. Them $40 went somewhere. Where them $40 go? According to jail's online records, Capri is being held at Broward County Jail under charges of possessing a controlled substance without a prescription and trafficking oxycodone of fewer than 25 grams. The rapper was charged with a felony, one charge of trafficking oxycodone, and a lesser charge of possession of a controlled substance. According to Broward County Clerk, a $75,000 bond for Kodak's release was negotiated at a Saturday morning bail hearing. So that they need that $40 back. That's $74,960 in cash that was found. Somebody let him borrow $40 so he can get out of jail.
I give you 40, bro. 2 Ubers. That's 2 Ubers for me.
$40 short.
A $75,000 bond for Black's release was negotiated at a Saturday morning bail hearing. So never, according to the lawyer, never judge a case based on an arrest. There are facts and circumstances that give rise for a defense, especially in this case. His lawyer
Said
was told,
every defense attorney.
His lawyer told Rolling Stone Saturday morning, we will move forward with resolving the matter quickly. Now, y'all remember that Kodak was sentenced to 46 months in prison back in 2019, right? Mm-hmm. And he was just given clemency by 45 before he left office. Now, ain't this a waste of a clemency?
That's a waste of a trump card.
What a funny. Did you mean pun?
Pun intended. Pun intended.
Man, listen.
See what I did there?
Yeah, so Kodak really, I just think that you're going to be riding around with the weed smoke in the car. You got to be clean as possible.
Why is your
Absolutely,
registration expired?
That's another thing. Like, dude, you shouldn't have expired registration. He just bought one of his homies a Corvette a couple months ago.
Yeah.
Like, dude, you got to be on point on paper.
Yeah, you
gotta be
cannot
on
ride
point
dirty.
on paper.
Right.
Like, you can't even get him a
Right,
reason to pull
reason.
you over.
Yeah.
You feel me? So it's like you got to protect the bag, and you
And
ain't
then it's a
protecting the bag
double
like
whammy.
that. Yeah.
Tint too dark, expired registration. Come on.
Yeah, and then the
Right.
tint too dark. That's gonna get them probable
They don't
cause
play
to,
that.
That's giving them probable
Yeah,
cause.
they
pull
don't
you
play
over.
that in
Even.
Florida.
That's to pull you over.
Why would you
and,
even?
and look, check this now. Even if they pull you over, right? Once you give them a reason to pull you over, now the weed smoke, they don't know none of this stuff if they can't pull you over. A cop gotta pull you over for illegal reasons, something
Yeah.
that you're doing illegal. It could be your lights. You know what I'm saying? It could
Lane
be
change,
an array of
violation.
things.
Yeah.
But one thing about it that I learned dealing with cops and pulling you over, you got to have all your stuff together, because they'll get behind you and ride 3 miles, and they just want you to veer out the lane a little bit.
Yeah.
And they get to pull you over. Now it's on camera. That's on camera.
Right.
And when they can pull you over for that, but if you don't, and you using your flashers and using your lane lights, changing lanes, you're properly doing everything, they got to fall back and lay off of you. But you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
When they get behind me, I turn the camera on anyway. You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, I drive a lot, and I drive overnight a lot, and them cops be getting behind me every 6, 7, 8 days, man. A copper, they'll profile me. You know what I'm saying? Because I drive a lot.
Right.
Yeah.
The more, and even at night, driving at night is dangerous dealing with cops because it's you and them.
Yeah.
Everybody else in the house.
Yep.
And the same amount of cops are out, and it's less people. So
Well, Kodak is. They're not gonna say only because it's more than I'm worth. 600,000. He's not a millionaire yet.
Oh,
I know.
What?
Does that make things different?
I don't know, man. That don't make sense to me. That's what it look like.
Every source say 600K.
every
Dang.
source says he's 1,000.
That's kind of tough.
That's tough.
That's kind of tough.
that's
I would think he'll millionaire.
That's interesting. But on to other news. So we got an update on Brittany Griner, and I wanted to share some audio from today's show on Brittany's release or lack thereof from this Russian prison.
PA star Brittany Griner returned to court in Russia this morning, 1 week after pleading guilty to drug possession. Meanwhile, the White House insists it is doing everything possible to get Griner released. NBC's Kelly Kobiea joins us with the very latest on this story. Kelly, good morning to you.
Craig, good morning. We now know that Brittany Griner is at that courthouse this morning. Her lawyers in this hearing are expected to argue or try to convince, anyway, the judge that she should be handed a lighter sentence. The WNBA All-Star faces a 10-year maximum sentence in Russia after being accused of carrying vape canisters with cannabis oil in her luggage when she arrived in Russia back in February. She made that surprise plea last week, a week ago today, pleading guilty, saying that she didn't intend to commit a crime, but that she was simply in a hurry packing her luggage. We know that Griner has appealed directly to President Biden to help gain her release, and both the president and the Secretary of State, Anthony Blinken, have said they're doing all they can to bring her back home. But Craig, this morning, Russia's foreign ministry is warning Washington against pressuring Moscow on prisoner exchanges. Craig?
Kelly Kobiea for us there. Kelly, thank you.
Yeah.
Wow.
It's like they have her in a three-way handcuff
Yes.
system. You know what I'm saying?
So she has to walk around cuffed to someone.
I mean, that's the least of her
It was a
concerns.
short white lady pulling on her.
Right, but they're like there will be no type of attempts to
Yeah, but it look like they
Ooh.
look like they pulling a dog
Yeah.
on a leash.
I mean,
That's what EB was like thinking at first. Like that's crazy,
They
man.
definitely look
Is
like
that
they
serious?
put her-
That's-
Yeah, definitely.
prisoner
pulling
war
the
at this
pit.
point, boy.
They pulling the pit on alone. Well, they wilding.
So yeah, it's disturbing to even watch the video of her being led
is.
around like that, like a puppy on a leash. But hopefully we can get her home soon, and that she doesn't have to spend the next 10 years in that prison over there. Because right now we consider her a prisoner of war. Russia is at war. However, it's like it's no release or no negotiation for her at this time, based on the condition and the condition of Russia and their what is it, adjoining countries, their adjacent countries, whoever they're at war with. Who are they at war with?
Ukraine.
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 I need to remember that. Anyway, but shout out to the WNBA. Y'all please do whatever you can to get her back home right now.
They
This
can't
is
do nothing.
crazy.
Yeah, they and it's just so crazy. It's like that's the only ace in the hole that they got right now for us dealing with the United States. It's like that's the main person with
Yeah.
the most power that they got in their possession. You know what I'm saying? Since Biden sending war gifts to Ukraine. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like all trust me, it may not be the talks about it, but it definitely has a lot to do with it when you got a country like that and they know we are in cahoots with Ukraine and sending them weapons and doing all that stuff, man.
Man,
So
wrong place,
has a
wrong
lot of-
time,
yeah,
man.
so she caught up in the whole political war.
It's so
and, You know what I'm
sad.
saying? It's a sad situation. It's really messed up, man. She's caught up in this. We gotta
My
keep
heart
our
definitely goes
good
out to
energy.
her.
Definitely keep our good energy. Don't forget about Brittany Griner. Don't forget about her because all this other stuff can cause people to really. This whole situation can take a back seat to all this other craziness that be going on, and it be stuff that don't even matter that much. Like this is a big deal.
Yeah.
You know
and
what
we're
I'm saying?
definitely gonna keep reporting on it.
And this is a message to all the people out there. I'm gonna say this: be careful when y'all go out of town. What you doing here?
Especially out of the country.
It's better to be it's better to be locked up here on a little weed charge than it is anywhere else, because we don't know nothing about these places. Y'all be talking about catching these flights going out of town. Keep your drugs, your weapons, everything need to be kept at home.
Yeah,
and
get whatever you're gonna get there.
Yeah, just
Or
go over
don't
there and get you.
travel.
You gonna have to go over there and find your little plug.
And
You know what I'm saying?
they be out too.
And because people get
Outside.
real comfortable traveling with these drugs, and no matter if you think it's legit here, your medical card ain't gonna matter in Russia.
Yeah.
It's not gonna matter anywhere you go. You know what I'm
Facts.
saying? And then ain't no telling how bad these police be in cahoots with whoever over there. Like they,
Absolutely.
yeah, they finna take your. From what I seen in Atlanta, when police they gonna take your drugs and they gonna sell it to somebody. They gonna give it to somebody else and sell it.
Or
Like this
use
a
it.
hustle. Yeah, police, especially in these third world countries. Ain't no
And when
telling.
you travel, you automatically have a target on your back.
Especially you're a tall,
Oh,
androgynous black
What?
woman with tattoos everywhere and
what?
locks.
Man, that
She was a
girl-
walking target.
She's a walking target, tattooed up, locks, and you think, man, you gotta lay low. Period.
She
Yeah.
was what, 6'7"?
Yeah,
6'8"?
she was a walking
she
target.
she tall for real, not play height.
Right, in real life.
But
Yeah.
moving on to local news, y'all. I first heard this next story on my Facebook timeline from a friend of mine, Will G. He's one of the co-owners of Hattie Marie's out in College Park on Main Street.
Yeah.
The restaurant was vandalized along with a lot of restaurants on that same street.
Oh, that's my strip.
Right.
yeah.
So
So
you know
scary.
that strip is full of black-owned restaurants over
Right.
there, and it was just disheartening to even watch the video.
What
This is
about
so
Virgil's? Did they
stupid.
get
They got
They
Virgil's?
got Virgil's too.
They got the video of the people actually vandalizing it.
Yeah.
So I want to play the audio
random.
for this too, because this came
Yeah.
from WSB TV, Channel 2.
Man.
So Black on
Black
C-Bones
folk
on
ain't have
Black on
nothing.
C-Bones on the post on Instagram. He was like, the food wasn't even good there. I was like, what, bro?
Oh my goodness.
The
I have
food
heard
wasn't
that.
even good though.
We
You
got
know
the
what I'm
audio
saying?
up.
Crazy,
Thank
man.
you. We got the audio. Thank you.
Happened overnight on Main Street. Channel 2's Ashley Lincoln live now with how those business owners found out about what happened. Ashley?
Well, Justin, we found out that it was all recorded on surveillance video. This camera above my head capturing the moment that man threw a chair into this business. We also found out he tried multiple attempts of breaking through this window right here in front of Hattie Marie's. Touting themselves as serving Atlanta's best barbecue.
I'm addicted to this.
The support is like overwhelming.
With nearly 500,000 followers on Instagram, the owners of Hattie Marie's Texas-style barbecue had to pivot from cooking to cleaning after their front window was shattered in the early hours on Sunday morning.
Just shocking and not what we want to do on a Sunday.
Yeah, there was glass everywhere. The first thing I did was walk through and make sure everything was intact.
The owners, Ramona and Willie Griggy, say it was this man dressed in all black, walking down Main Street in College Park, destroying storefronts.
It's just a lot because like right now everything's expensive, everything's sky high, and now we have to deal with damages from somebody just threw a window through a chair through our window.
Virgil's Gullah Kitchen and Bar, the noodle company and a coffee shop, spent the morning making repairs alongside Hattie Marie's. In exclusive surveillance video I got my hands on, you can see the man pick up a yellow chair, hitting the window at Hattie Marie's several times before successfully breaking through on the last try and calmly walking away. The owners say the outpouring from the community has been endearing.
A post from a customer offering to pay for all of the damages.
Hattie Marie's was one of the first businesses to help revitalize the district in 2017, ushering in several new businesses that now fill Main Street.
And then the whole street is now all black-owned, amazing businesses.
The owners say while this incident is unfortunate, they don't want it to distract from the success area businesses have provided for the area.
We've never had an issue. All of this time we've never had an issue, and this is just something random.
So yeah, I was tuned in to tap into that news story before it even hit WSB TV because my friend personally reported that on his Facebook timeline yesterday morning. I was just like, I'm so sorry for you, friend, because I know how hard he's worked to keep that restaurant going, and he's franchised too. So just to hear that somebody was just so callous and just reckless and just walking down the street, just destroying just destroying businesses, period.
I mean, like he had not a care in the world.
Because there was people driving by. He didn't care.
Yeah.
He had on blue gloves.
gloves.
He had on blue gloves,
Yeah,
baby.
he said it's
Man
COVID out
had
here,
a
man.
maintenance man suit on.
And
had a
he so
maintenance man
casually
suit on.
strolled away. He didn't walk fast. It wasn't a briskness to the walk.
He had one of them old folk home maintenance man suits on.
At all.
Senior living center.
At all. So,
Yeah, that was crazy, man. Like real sad situation, and it is black owned businesses. Businesses,
Yeah.
but it's black owned businesses, and we that's a whole nother standard. And,
Absolutely.
it's motivational.
We got to
to
do
see,
better.
Right.
Other brothers and sisters with these businesses, but we're gonna go to break.
Yeah, but
We're gonna break.
one more thing. But like Ramona said, it is expensive out here to keep putting money out for things. So just be mindful of what you're doing out here. I mean, if just because it ain't yours, don't mean that you can go around and destroying it. Just
Facts.
mind your business.
And y'all look at the video. Look at the video once, twice, 3 times if you have
If y'all
to,
see that
because
man-
somebody know who that is.
But look at the cars is riding by though.
Oh, he's been arrested.
Look at the cars.
Oh,
they
good.
got
Yeah,
Okay.
they arrested
I'm
him.
sure
Yeah,
somebody
he definitely
caught him.
followed up and
the
said
cars.
that
Right.
happened.
So I wonder if he had like any type of mental issue.
That's what I'm
sure.
thinking.
He had to.
got to. That's exactly what it is. He got to be, because for you to be walking around just destroying things,
That's crazy.
you got to be crazy.
Man, listen. he didn't even try to steal nothing.
Right. So that
He
I
just
mean,
do a little child. The
that's my
child
thing.
plastic.
That's the bright side. Just go fix the window, keep it moving. I mean, at least the man ain't steal nothing. There's other shit going. You know what I mean? Like I feel like it's bad, but it's not that deep.
That's a brighter side to
I don't
look
think
at
it's
it.
that deep.
That's
That
a
is a
brighter
silver
side to
lining,
look
bro.
at
I
it.
don't think it's that deep. I think it's
but
like
if the dude need some type of help,
him. Yes.
I can see that.
Yeah.
I can understand.
For sure.
This dude had a moment, but they need to get him some mental help. But
For sure.
we don't know at this moment, and it'd be kind of hard to judge. But I ain't gonna lie, right now it's FM. You know what I'm saying? It's
Right.
FM right now. So you know what I mean, we're gonna do it like that. But I feel you, JD. You know, they can bounce back from
Yeah, they
that.
can
Ain't nobody
bounce
go
back.
in steal no money out the
Nah.
register.
Ain't
The
nobody
safe.
died from this.
No.
You know what I mean? Yeah.
Because
So
there's so much going on, you got to find a bright side to some
Right.
stuff.
yeah. All right, we're
But
gonna go to
FM.
break, man. We'll be back after break. We got more news.
F him.
FM. Great FM radio.
Have to fudge the numbers.
2, 1.
What up? What up? What up? We are back.
Welcome back.
Welcome back.
We are back.
Yeah. I like that applause. That was what's up.
Right on time.
I think we got a little bit more news.
EB be doing something too. A little bit. She might miss the clap, but she learning. She gonna have it. She gonna have
Couldn't
it
even
down
work
pat.
that clap. Man, that thing started
I was
working
trying
last
to. I
night.
helped her a couple times. I was like,
I don't know which one the clap button is.
Hit
Yeah.
all of them.
we got more news, EB. We got more news.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man. We got entertainment news coming up next. So we're going to start off with this new Jennifer Affleck story.
Oh,
Jennifer.
Man.
So according to People, y'all, Jennifer Lopez has a new last name.
oh, that's the first time she's ever done that.
The first time. This says the Ain't Your Mama singer 52 married Ben Affleck over the weekend and signed off with love, Mrs. Jennifer Lynn Affleck, in a newsletter sent Sunday. So per the marriage license, which was obtained by People, Lopez plans to use Affleck's last name as her own.
Jennifer Affleck.
I know.
It don't have the same
It
ring.
doesn't. It
ring.
doesn't. But I can actually. I think that may revive her acting career. I feel like Jennifer Lopez, J-Lo, but Jennifer Affleck,
Yeah, 'cause we
starting
know-
Jennifer Affleck.
Yeah, because we know J-Lo can't act, but maybe Jennifer Affleck.
Yeah, I can see that starring Jennifer Affleck. I think she might use that to revive
She said
herself.
she's just getting started. All right. That's what she said.
Okay.
So she says, okay, so it goes on to say that the singers on the J-Lo newsletter detailed the best night ever and indicated that their children were the best witnesses. The ceremony came months after revealing their engagement in April 2022. So I'm happy for them.
What was the dude right before him? How he feel?
Mark Anthony.
No.
It was somebody else
No,
after.
the baseball player. It wasn't A-Rod, was it?
Yeah.
A-Rod.
She dated A-Rod after Mark Anthony?
They were engaged. From what I understand, he just made one little slip up, like challenged her in the wrong way in some argument and didn't know when to give. And she called off the whole relationship. Because
That's
remember,
mean.
she sang at the inauguration and he was right there with her. And the next week, she was dating Ben Affleck.
That's me. I
she
never
a
know. I
savage.
never know when to
she's savage.
concede. No. I'm talking about. I'm the one who. I'm A-Rod. I don't know when to stop. God, I need. Okay, I'm glad you said that.
No, it's that if you go research it, it really happened like that. Like she wiped him from her life that quick.
Dang,
That's tough.
That's
sounds like
tough.
something
That's
I would
tough,
do.
boy.
All right.
Usually bras fit small chested.
Oh, okay.
But
Yep. J-Lo said, I'm calling in.
It won't
Talk
stop.
about me.
It won't stop. Okay, so what's the next story that we got, y'all? Hold on, just for a second.
Well, while we're holding on, Mendez is about to get cussed out. Okay,
on the live.
On the Uber Eats.
Oh, you
So y'all,
Oh, we got
listen,
an Uber story.
Bree been waiting for these pancakes for about 45 minutes.
he done stopped. He done stopped. He done took a bite of the pancakes. He tired, man.
Y'all, you know
Listen.
how they give you an update and it says your order is on the move and stuff like that? This thing said Mendez is dodging raindrops. I'm not lying. I'm sick of Uber, okay? I'm sick of Uber Eats right now. F him.
Wow.
Listen, she
Yeah.
hangry.
But y'all, listen up, y'all. I don't know if y'all are fans of Real Housewives of Salt Lake City, but I'm a Real Housewives franchise fan.
Me too,
For the
me
most
too.
part. But the latest news that we got here is that the Real Housewives star Jen Shaw, as she's known, pled guilty to fraud. And the last I heard before this pleading of the guilty of the frauds was that she wasn't guilty. She been on a campaign and claiming this entire time that she was not guilty of fraud. It was not her. It was not her. It was not her. And y'all gonna find out that she is innocent.
Man.
How you go and plead guilty? Okay, so let me tell you. So according to this article by Nicole Lapin, it says that last week Jennifer Shaw, a cast member of the Real Housewives of Salt Lake City, pled guilty to one count of conspiracy to commit wire fraud. Beyond the clickbait headlines, There are some real takeaways about the legal weight of endorsements and understanding your rights as a consumer. But first, let's back this up. For those who have lived under a rock, which I have not, because I've been a fan of this show for a while. The fans of the Housewives would know that there has been a general sense of confusion about how cast member Jen Shaw got so wealthy, and that's even been a plot line on the show. So before her arrest, she claimed that she spent $50,000 a month on her lavish lifestyle, and so naturally the question is, how on earth can she afford that?
Right.
So when
Because
asked
you a person
about,
of color, you know they gonna want to know.
and her husband, is a person of color. He's a coach, and he's a but I don't think that he makes that kind of money the
Right.
way that
No
she was
way.
living in Utah.
No way.
So when asked about the source of her riches in an interview pre-arrest, Shaw said that she made her money from her digital marketing company, where she was, and I quote, the Wizard of Oz, working behind the curtain of operations. And anyone who knows the Wizard of Oz movie knows that the wizard is actually a fraud.
I was about to say that didn't age too well.
That didn't age well,
Right.
did it?
And as it turns out, so is Shaw. So she has pled guilty, and I think she is facing up to 10 years in prison right now. So
Wow.
I just hope that the best works out for her and her family at this time, because, girl, you've been claiming for months that you've been
Man.
innocent.
And you know, it's just certain things that you cannot do. They're not gonna play about certain things. You know, it brings me back to Jersey.
Oh, Teresa.
yes, Teresa.
I don't even know what happened. I know she
Judici?
went to
How do you
prison.
say her name?
Judici.
Her and her ex-husband went to prison.
Yeah, but
right?
he got deported.
Oh,
Yeah,
did he?
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Wow.
Yeah.
Dang.
Yep, he
You
got
can't
deported.
flaunt your money on reality TV.
Not like that.
No way.
Not like that, because
Nah.
they going to question it. Be like, where you getting this from? Just like they did
Yeah.
Teresa. So then
Yeah.
Shaw went up on Real Housewives, and girl,
You
One
can't
se-
you
one
can't be a
season in.
fraud on Housewives. Okay.
Andy Cohen gonna turn you over when the feds come knocking. Andy Cohen like
And get it and film it too. And
Right.
film it, baby.
right.
Camera's
We
gonna
got
be
it.
right there.
We
Because
got
I
it.
watched that the Shaw's one. I mean the
Jersey.
Jen
Jersey?
Shaw,
Oh, Jersey,
Utah, Salt Lake
Oh, that
City.
was exciting.
Because
I
they
saw
were about
that.
to go on a trip.
Yes, that was exciting.
Yeah, they
it
were
was
going on a girls'
Because I
trip.
thought somebody snitched.
Everybody was mic'd up.
Yeah.
And the girl, they was like,
I think that's what made
when
me
the
go see
feds
like that.
behind them? The feds were riding behind them.
They were
They were like on a
remember-
sprinter.
Remember,
pulled
they
up
were
to
they
the
were in
sprinter.
the parking lot. Yeah, they
Yeah.
were in the parking lot. Jen got the phone call first from. She thought it was her husband.
So
it
she
was
said.
Well, she explained it later.
Oh,
She
did
said
she?
it was. The call came from her husband's phone. It wasn't her husband on the other side.
Got it.
It was an assistant saying that her husband was hospitalized, which was true. He had been in the hospital. He did say that he had been rushed to the hospital that day. It was just a coincidence, I guess.
Wow.
And she was like, take the mic off. And she was gone within minutes. And then as soon as she left,
Oh right, they pulled up
They
behind
pulled
the car. She
up.
was, and they pulled up on the.
they pulled up in the
Sprinter.
parking lot into the Sprinter,
Yeah.
and that they notified everybody.
Yeah.
You know, pretty much who they were looking for. They didn't tell them why,
Yeah.
but they wanted to say they were saying they were looking for her to make sure she was safe. Yeah, okay.
Listen.
But she said later on, she said about 10 minutes later after she pulled off, 15 minutes on the highway, they pulled her over.
Oh yeah, because it was like the NY feds, the feds,
Yeah, New
feds,
York.
the
Yeah.
Utah feds.
And the girls were like,
At the
what
FBI.
is going on?
NYPD was in Utah. NYPD was in Utah.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's deep.
They ain't have no loyalty either. They ain't want to talk to her. They were like,
None. They turned her
They were like,
off.
what about my reputation?
It was like a light switch, real
It was,
quick.
y'all.
Boop.
Yeah.
don't go to Utah if you black.
But you know, they did that in Beverly Hills too. They will shun you, baby.
Oh,
When you
really?
got something going on, they will shun you. What is it? Mary Jane? What's her name?
Oh yeah, with the husband. I watched that documentary.
And the husband done scammed all these people or stole from these people.
That's true. Shout out to the black Atlanta housewife cast who ain't never had no
Right.
feds show up.
I mean, they might drag them. You know what I'm saying? but we ain't got no kind of scandals, no kind of
scandals like
like that. Praise God.
not in Black Hollywood. What about celebrity birthdays? It's a couple of folks today.
Let's get into
Let's
it.
see. We're gonna spread the love. Kristen Bell, Vin Diesel.
Who is Kristen Bell?
Wow, crickets. She's an actress. Wow,
Who is Kristen Bell?
she's an actress.
Okay.
We also got Vin Diesel. Y'all know him, right?
Okay, Vin Diesel. Okay.
Priyanka Chopra, who's married to the Jonas guy.
Oh, no, Ken, the Depop.
Jay-Z is in it. He is tickled.
Man, listen. Richard Branson. Y'all know who Richard Branson is, right? Virgin, the billionaire.
Oh, yes, yes.
Okay, let's put some melanin in here. We got Penny Hardaway.
Okay,
Anthony
there we
Hardaway.
go.
It's somebody we know.
And y'all,
Yay.
favorite Big Mouth, Wendy Williams' birthday is today.
Okay, Bigfoot. Let's go.
Man,
Hey, happy birthday, Bigfoot.
Wendy's struggling, boy. Ooh.
She seems to be a little off her rocker
A
lately.
little.
A little bit.
A lot of.
Just a little bit.
Did
But
y'all
no.
see her in what she said was Louis Vuitton? Did y'all see the video? It was so cringy because it's come on, Wendy. It's not
I think
Louis.
she snapped. Like all them years of all that
Yeah, I think
toxicity,
so.
I think she has literally snapped.
She was so you guys have to see the video, but she was in Louis Vuitton, and clearly somebody said, "Okay, 1, 2, 3," and I'm about to record, and she said, "I'm in Louis Vuitton," and it's Louis Vuitton or nothing.
It's the face, y'all. Y'all don't see what she doing.
Look,
Y'all hear her, but you don't see her. So I'm hollering over here.
I felt so
But
bad
no.
for Wendy. She looks sick. She does
She's
not look
definitely,
well.
man.
Wendy just need to stay in the house.
I think, but they say whatever's the condition with her legs, it does get in your bloodstream and like cause toxicity to your brain.
Lymphoma was
Yeah.
lymphoma. But yeah, so y'all, guess what? Ray J back in the news. He back in TMZ, y'all, about this tattoo. Y'all seen that tattoo of Brandy?
No.
Y'all,
Ray J got a tattoo of Brandy.
y'all.
Removed or he got one put on?
No, he got one put on. I'm gonna play this
That's
clip
weird.
from TMZ so y'all can. So I'm gonna show y'all while this is playing what the tattoo looked like.
Okay.
But yeah, let me go ahead and let Ray J tell y'all about this tattoo.
A lot of people hating on the leg tattoos.
I know. Listen, they
What's
tripping
going on?
Hey, look, it's my leg. It's my leg. It's my sister. She was a little uneasy about it, but if you check out Mash Cow's page, he's one of the dopest.
No, I know
tattoo-
he.
and
I
it's
know.
hard to get him to tattoo. It's like booked for 2 years, right?
Yeah.
I like the tattoo. When you see my whole leg, I mean the
Yeah.
whole leg.
But what was she like about the bloody eyes?
That's his style. You know what I'm saying? Like I can't tell an artist not to put his
You
signature
can't
on
tell
it.
Picasso not to trip it
Yeah,
out, right?
like, but I love my sister, and that was just a symbol of me saying thank you for putting me in. If it wasn't for her, I wouldn't be here. I'm humbled just to have her just help me. You know what I'm saying?
Kick the haters a message.
No haters. If you a hater, it's okay, because we'll love. Love is love. Love kills hate. I love my sister. She didn't like the tattoo either. She
What
was
I'm
a
saying,
little
is it
worried.
growing on her?
Listen, it's growing on me. But no, look, when you see my whole leg, you'll understand. I'm getting the whole leg all the way down to the ankle tap.
Hey, man, you're the best, man.
Man,
listen. So y'all, okay. So I just showed JD this picture of Brandy, this tattoo on Ray J's leg. He said we got to see the whole thing. However, we don't even want to see this
I
one
don't
thing.
want to see that.
But Brandy, they stopped her and they asked her about the interview and asked her if she was gonna get a tattoo of Ray J. She had a response too. So
Oh, wow.
we gon-
Brandy petty too.
But Brandy was y'all. I'm just forewarn you that the audio includes her trying to take pictures with her fans. So they really caught her in the middle of trying to take pictures with her fans. So here go Brandy with her response about Ray J's tattoo, and she did say she ain't like it.
What can Ray J do to make the tattoo better? Any fixes? It was meant to be that way. Yeah, it's like a Basquiat type of. But you didn't like it? I didn't understand it at first. Like I have to be honest. But then he explained it to me and showed me the tattoo artist and whole page, and it was amazing. Okay, I can't believe you got me to talk to TMZ. So, do you like it now? Got a beautiful interview. Thank you. I was like, whoa, and I love you. Thank you. Do you like the tattoo now, though? You're good with it. I understand it. Okay. I understand. I was like, right, I could have been a different. It could have been a different tattoo. But I is there anything you would have preferred or a different spot on the body? I'm just glad that he got a tattoo of me. Would you get a tattoo of him? Yes, but it won't be that. What won't be that?
So yeah, listen. She
Brandy
just
a
said
rider. She ride with her family. boy.
and later on in the clip, she says that she would have got a tattoo of her brother's name behind her ear.
Yeah.
That's about the extent of her love for her brother right now. I'm just saying.
Man.
So yeah, that's dope that he went and got that tattoo. And apparently, he didn't plan for it to be that way, but because the artist does this type of I
That's
guess
his
that's his style.
Yeah.
That's how the tattoo ended up.
Oh,
So
no.
having that explains a lot as to why Brandy had to have red eyes. So yeah. Anyway, we gonna go to a music break, y'all.
Because that's what we love, music.
That's what we love doing. So we'll come back in a few minutes, y'all.
And
Y'all
it's
take it
money.
easy.
Mayhem Monday. Don't forget.
Right after this, we gonna get into it with XYZ JD.
What's up? What's up? What's up? You know what day it is. It is Money Mayhem Monday. And yeah, give it up for that. And while, the team does their things to stay lit, I'm going to go ahead and drop some of this knowledge on y'all. And today we are talking about the wonderful, the big, the bad, the scary B, as in bankruptcy. Now, the first thing I want to know out there, who knows how many different types of bankruptcies there are? I know you don't know. I'm going to tell you there are 6. There are actually 6 types of bankruptcy. There's a Chapter 7 you probably heard of, and a Chapter 11, but there's also a 9, a 12, a 13, and a 15. And I'm not talking about how many kids your baby daddy got. I'm talking about bankruptcy chapters, all right? But I know you don't know about 9, 12, and 15, so I'm going to tell you real quick about them just so we can get it out the way. But then we're definitely going to focus on Chapter 7 and Chapter 11 because that's what everybody knows about. But just for your information, FYI, Chapter 9 is really a real bankruptcy. And Chapter 9 is for municipalities, cities, towns, or countries. So none of y'all listening have to worry about that unless you are Lisa Ray's ex-husband who actually owns a municipality. There's also Chapter 12, which is a form of bankruptcy. Now, this one does affect us in a sideways kind of way. Chapter 12 bankruptcy is for family farmers. So you know what happened during COVID when everything shut down and, grocery stores and essential workers were the only folks out there working. There are farmers that had to file Chapter 12 bankruptcy in order to keep their farms going because they weren't having any output, no product. So that's the other one. The other one that you guys don't know about, but somebody who should knows about this is Ukraine because they steady asking the U.S. for money. It's Chapter 15 bankruptcy. Chapter 15 bankruptcy went into effect in 2005, and it involves countries. Countries with foreign debtors can file Chapter 15 bankruptcy. Somebody go tell Ukraine to go file Chapter 15 bankruptcy. And let our girl Brittany Griner go Russia. But back to the subject at hand. Today, we're going to focus on Chapter 7 and 11. But before I do that, you know what we like to do here? We like to educate because a mind is a terrible thing to waste. And if you waste your mind, you waste your money. Who knows why bankruptcy was created? Trump. Somebody said Trump. Now, Trump has filed bankruptcy quite a few times. He has in real life. But however, he's not why it was created. The Bankruptcy Act was created in 1933 in response to the Great Depression. So bankruptcy's primary goal is to offer debtors a fresh start from financial burdens. Let that sink in and let that make you free because the taboo and the bad, you say what?
White people.
The white people, the bad rap that bankruptcy has in our community, let that go because the Bankruptcy Act of 1993 was created so you can have a fresh start if this is the way you want to do that. So let's keep it moving. How many people under the sound of my voice could use a fresh start? I know I can.
Me.
Right. Okay. So that's the first thing we want to do. It's just like, you can overdo anything. It's just like if you overdo your weight, there's many ways to get rid of it. You can go to the gym or you can go get a surgery.
It's like a BBL.
Bankruptcy is like a BBL.
Suck the fat out the abdomen.
Write that down. Bankruptcy is your BBL for your finances. But the real definition of bankruptcy is it's a legal procedure that occurs when a person is unable to pay his or her bills or debts. Filing bankruptcy will get you into a payment or repayment plan. So don't think that you filing bankruptcy, because this is a toxicity trait of folks that seem to abuse bankruptcy in our community, is that you file it and you think you just scotch free. That's not exactly true. We're going to get into what the differences is between Chapter 7 and Chapter 11 so you'll know what you're doing. I'm not an attorney. Go get you an attorney if you need one, but I'm just going to give you the facts. You do what you want to do with them. Let's talk a little bit more about the history because, again, You got to have the knowledge to make the right decisions. So in the early days of bankruptcy, it was a temporary solution to bad economic conditions. Now it's considered a rehabilitation solution to bad economic conditions. So back then it was temporary. Now it's a rehabilitation. Rehabilitation means it's just like if you break your leg, you have to learn how to walk again. You have to learn how to walk again. You don't just keep going and getting a cast put on your leg. Once it heals, learn to walk again. After you file bankruptcy, get rehabilitated. Now, the two types of bankruptcies that we're talking about today that could be your solution to your financial troubles. The first type is Chapter 7. Chapter 7 is what we call a liquidation bankruptcy. And that's basically where a court takes your individual property and assets, they liquidate them, which means they sell them, and they use that money to repay your debtors. Chapter 7 is really, really popular because it's cheaper and it's quicker than Chapter 13. So here's some things you need to know about Chapter 7. If you think that that's your solution, you want the court system to take your assets and your property, sell it so that they can pay your debtors. This is what you need to know. It is court ordered and court supervised. Okay, that's the first thing. If you're scared of a judge, you may want to stay away from Chapter 7 because they're going to be all up in your stuff. Don't be like Jen Shaw. The other thing you need to know about Chapter 7 bankruptcy is that it's coming from your estate. So you may think you don't have an estate. Like, I don't have enough money to have an estate. Whatever you have, if you got an iPhone 7 through 12, that's your estate. If that's all you got, they're going to take whatever you have, sell it so they can pay these debtors. And the other thing you need to think about is that once the cash from the sale is made and your debt is cleared, then you're cleared. So you're cleared. It costs around $335 to file a Chapter 7 bankruptcy. So that's something you got to consider. You cannot make money without money. So if you're in debt and you're in a space where you may need to file bankruptcy, you got to think about where you're going to pull this $335 from, and it's not going to happen overnight. So there's a lot of things to consider inside of that, which is why I say the best thing you want to do probably is to consult an attorney. There are free attorneys out there that you can consult. Google free attorney, and they will, especially if you are living below a certain poverty line or a certain tax bracket, you can get free legal work. That's Chapter 7. They take your stuff, they sell it, they use what they sell to pay off your debtors. You're on a payment plan through the court, basically. Chapter 13, which is another alternative bankruptcy solution, which is not as popular, but in my opinion is the better deal. This is known as the wage earners bankruptcy. It allows individuals with regular income to create a repayment plan of their debts. It's kind of like a consolidation. People like Chapter 7, anything that comes easy probably ain't going to last. So Chapter 7, you pay the money, they sell your stuff, they clear your debt, but I guarantee you that doesn't change your behavior. You're going to need to file Chapter 7 again. If you file Chapter 7 once, more than likely you're going to file it more than once. So if you're really serious about your financial health and stability, Chapter 13, in my unprofessional attorney opinion, is the way to go. I'm not an attorney. Do not tell anyone I told you what to do. But if I were doing it, I would go with Chapter 13. This is an alternative because this is also court ordered, and you are repaying your debts. Just you're repaying according to your income. So it's manageable. It's building a healthy habit, and you're actually able to. It's like those things like if you give your kids something, they become entitled, then they become spoiled, and they become bad citizens. It's the same with adults. If we give you a clean slate of credit, you're going to mess it up again. So having some investment through Chapter 13. I promise I won't do it again, but you will. And so I think the biggest message of all this is that bankruptcy is really not a big bad B. It was created by our government. We know our government doesn't always get it right. Hence the current legislation on women's bodies, but sometimes they do get it right. And they're our counterparts of less melanin. They have been utilizing these systems for decades. Why? Who are they?
White people.
Them. And so we deserve to do the same thing. Okay. One more thing I want y'all to understand. So I talked about them individually, but I want to really distill down the differences between Chapter 7 and Chapter 13. The main difference is their points of their method, meaning the primary factor to consider is whether or not the person has means to repay the debt. Again, if you really feel like you don't have the means to pay back your debtors, not that you're irresponsible or not that you live above your means, but you really don't have the money, then chapter 7, that's definitely for you because it's going to clear your debt, right? But if you do feel like you have the means, but maybe not the behavior or the discipline, do yourself a favor. We talk about generational wealth. We talk about self-care and all these kind of things and protecting your peace. Protect your wallet. Protect your wallet. Another difference and distinction between 7 and 13 is that chapter 7 commonly takes between 3 to 6 months to complete. Again, quick and easy. So you think. Chapter 13 lasts 3 to 5 years. It's like making a baby. You don't want a premature baby. I really, really advise anyone who is in the space of bankruptcy, do it. Number one, don't take away the stigma. There's nothing wrong with it. But if you can, do a chapter 13 because in those 3 to 5 years, you're building a healthy habit around your finances and your money because 3 to 5 years from now, I'm already be in my millionaire status. And, you know, you could be in your thousandaire, your six-figure or your millionaire, wherever you want to be, but it's going to take as long as you take. And so take the time out now. If you're going to do bankruptcy, do chapter 7 if you have to. Do chapter 13 if you really, really can, because that's the better option. And that's all I got for you, folks. We don't give you the whole meal. We give you an appetizer, and it's up for you to go get the rest.
Yeah.
Remember, how we always say here, gaining money is an action. Maintaining money is a behavior. But growing money, it takes knowledge. And I just dropped it. This is Money Mayhem Monday. I'm your boy, the Lifestyle Connoisseur XYZJD. And we out.
being that bad. They weren't being that bad.
What's up? What's up? What's
What
up?
a money mayhem that was.
This is good. He was talking
What a
about the
money
big
mayhem that
bad B,
was.
and it wasn't me. For a change.
The big bad B. You know, a lot of people just don't know what the big bad B really does and the impact that it has and all the details of it.
He talked about all of them, too.
All of them. Go catch the recap.
Yeah, y'all catch that recap, man. Listen, 101tkoradio.com.
For sure.
That boy JD, XYZ is dropping gems.
Hey, man.
Them
Every
gems be
Monday.
good, man.
I appreciate it, man.
Yeah, I had a little mercy, but when I heard what I heard, I recorded part of it. I recorded Bree eating, I recorded part of it, and I recorded EB eating.
Man, when I tell you Bree was eating doing that money, man.
You can't, hey.
I was doing a happy dance,
That was a
too.
2 for 2. She eating and she getting money knowledge. Oh, man.
It don't get no better than that.
That was free tricking off right there. Free tricking off. Yeah, man. Yeah, so what time is it? What time is
It's
it?
the 8 o'clock hour.
What?
It's the 8 o'clock hour. Y'all already know what that means.
What happens?
What
in
that
the 8
mean,
o'clock
What that
hour?
mean?
It is what men want Monday, baby.
Oh, my God.
We about to get into it.
Yeah.
They want you to clean your drawers.
Oh my goodness, please.
Or better yet, don't wear drawers.
Right.
panties.
Panties. Okay. Ladies belong in panties. Okay.
Man, so what men want Mondays? I got the piece. I'm gonna pull it up.
And
We're gonna
this
start it
clip,
off.
this clip has been resonating with everybody. So, we have group chat every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday in the 9 o'clock hour. And so typically we look at our group chats on social media and in our messages, and we choose something that, has been like the highlight of the chat, something that's got everybody riled up or revved up or excited. And it's funny because both of the guys sent the same clip,
I know, that
right?
is crazy.
They sent the same
I
clip.
didn't know City had sent it.
Right. So we didn't talk a whole lot about it, but we would normally do it for group chat, but baby, we gonna do it for what men want Monday tonight, cause the men apparently this is what they want. Child,
Hey, want me to get into it?
please do.
Let me get into it. Let's go.
What would you do holidays every other month?
Hold on. Here we go.
What would you do if I was going on girls' holidays every other month?
I'd have to shut that down. I think it's disrespectful.
Do you go on a lot of holidays?
I can do whatever I want. You're with me, you don't want to. We go on holidays together, we go places together. When I have to go places with just the boys, you stay home.
But it could just be like women just go on holiday to have fun.
And men will try and sleep with you.
So doesn't mean the women are.
Correct.
Like, this is what I'm saying. You
Agreed.
because
No, agreed.
No, but you have
Agreed.
to warped reality.
It's not what reality, because we agree.
Yes, you do. Okay.
We agree.
Okay.
No, you're not moving on to the next
Yes, we
question.
are moving
No,
on.
we agree.
Okay.
We agree. You're right. They're going to try, and you're not going to let them. I agree. If I walk out to the car park, it doesn't matter how good the locks are on my car. If someone's trying to break into my car, am I going to let them keep trying? No. It's disrespectful. It's mine, and no one comes near it because it's mine. No one's going to try and steal it. For me to put it in a place where people are going to try and steal it is nothing less than irresponsible. My female is taken care of and has a fantastic life. She does not need to go on holidays to fucking Mykonos and be a hoe on some random table. On some random table because her friend met some dude on fucking Tinder. No, stay home. Stay home.
Goodness.
Said stay home.
Okay, see, he's too much for me.
A lot.
Buddy
All
said
right.
stay home.
All right. We got. I just click you in on a live, JD.
And his energy,
Man,
It's about to be. It's about to be something.
toxic.
All right,
it's giving very much toxic.
So this what? Hold on, let me y'all take mute y'all mics. Mute y'all mics. There we go. We good. Everybody good. Sound good. Ooh, turn it down. Turn your volume down.
It's JD.
Just turn your volume down.
It
It's JD. It ain't even JD. It's
ain't even
JD.
JD, but it's JD.
JD ain't even here. It's JD.
It's JD.
Everything was smooth when you were gone now.
Hey.
You know what I'm talking about? So basically, you got a man, and the lady asks if his lady goes on holiday with her friends, is that okay? He absolutely said it ain't okay.
Right.
And not at all.
He said
I mean,
no.
she asked about every other month.
Yeah.
Which I think that can be a little excessive, okay?
Yeah.
maybe, perhaps, not really, but perhaps. But
Okay.
he said absolutely
no.
not
Yeah.
at all.
He ain't buying it.
You know, with
He
that.
ain't
But he
buying it.
said he, on the other hand,
do what he
And
want
do
to
He
do.
what
said he
he
can go
want.
where he want with his fellas.
And she can stay at home.
Yep.
It sounds like he puts the bill for lifestyle or something. Like
But that's how he made it sound too, though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know
Absolutely.
what I'm saying? And at the end of the day, I think that he knows exactly how he want
Absolutely.
his relationship to be set up.
And she knew what she signed up for. It sounds like.
Yeah, and I think that's cool. I think that's fine, perfectly fine.
It's an arrangement.
Yes.
No, that's
Yeah.
not fine.
Yeah, I think it's perfectly fine.
that's,
like, that's what he
never
want.
gonna happen. So
Yeah,
here's the thing:
That's what he want because what I've learned.
an
what
alpha
I've
female
learned-
would never
And ain't.
be okay with that.
Yeah,
It
but
won't.
see, that's the thing. She's probably not even thinking about being an alpha female. She's just probably just thinking about being a submitting female that don't care and she feels comfortable with whatever he's providing and she's okay with
Louis
it.
bags.
So
and
you
all
think
kind of
that
Yeah,
money
she probably get all that.
all that.
trumps
He
it
look like
all.
that's the kind of he wants a trophy.
So you think that the money in this relationship kind of
Nah, we ain't even
everything?
mentioned that. It's just the mindset.
Yeah.
The
It
mindset
gotta be the
trumps
money,
all.
though.
Nah.
The money
Nah,
drives that
the money
mindset.
part of it. The money part of it. She probably feel protected by the dude. Probably come with a lot of stuff.
Not
she
by
probably
that
He
feel like,
does not
Not
strike
by that
me as a
dude.
You know,
protector.
you know-
He looks
that
abusive.
energy, he was
He sounds
giving real
abusive.
LDE.
But
Yeah.
some people, that, like just
He's
I'm
definitely the type of guy
give-
who gets aggressive with women and women only.
And
You can
argues
tell.
with
yeah,
them.
for
He
sure.
will argue
You
with
can
this
tell.
lady.
Yeah.
That's a fact.
Yeah.
That's true.
You can
That's
tell.
he
His,
all
you
day.
can
I
look
ain't gonna
at
say
his
he do it with
energy.
women only. I
No,
know
yeah.
some
Think
people
so?
who do it with women and men.
Nah,
yeah, my uncle.
but
Oh, yeah?
he strikes me
Yeah,
as
my uncle don't give a
as
F.
He still got
Women
LC.
only.
Yeah.
F.
That was crazy.
Hey, I'm just saying, one thing I learned, man, about people and dealing with people, everybody has these different things about them.
It's true.
You know what I'm saying? And
So you want your woman to shit up and listen. You want you a little baby who gonna listen.
Nah. I just what I
speaking on
think
their
I'm
mentality.
doing is I just respect what Buddy got going on. Like that's their thing.
Okay.
Like it's kind of like reminding my own business.
Facts.
Yeah, I'm
No,
doing
but
a great job.
you respect what he got going on. That's more than minding your business.
Yes, minding your own business.
No, you
is
minding his
respecting
business
somebody
too.
else's
You
stuff.
respect his business. In fact,
Yeah. I respect whatever they doing in their relationship.
You
I'm
respect-
saying, like, that's kind of like if somebody having some type of thing going on in their relationship, I ain't got nothing to do with it. I'm respecting what they got going on, like whatever.
but you like it for them.
I don't know.
You love that for
I
him.
ain't saying I like it.
I love that
I ain't
for
saying
him.
I love that. No,
So-
that's different. That's different.
City love that
That's
for him.
No. Listen,
Bree wants you to make a line in the sand.
to be honest,
Draw a line in the sand right now.
To be honest, if she happy and he happy, I
And they
love it for
happy.
them. I love it for them and both of them happy.
I knew you loved it for them.
I don't. We gotta move beyond that. I loved it for them. This was
because Bree was trying to find a way to get me to say I like Buddy like that.
Yeah.
That's my homie.
Yeah.
But that ain't the case. To be honest, no, I don't have nothing to do with them. And whatever they got going on, she might be really happy.
She might be.
She might be.
We need to ask her.
Where's she at? We need.
I just have a problem with being a little baby who gonna listen.
EB, if it's
can't
news,
be her.
EB gonna find it.
EB, you gotta find it. Find out who his lady is. Find out who he
I
is.
heard he was on TikTok.
Good. Okay.
Find out who he is,
And show me her.
and then we find her.
Man.
She's probably fine too.
She probably is. She may not like to travel, so they may not even be nothing for her.
She couldn't travel if she wanted to.
They may live
But
in
she
Dubai.
might not even want to do that.
They're not American. They probably live somewhere that everybody else travels to.
So do y'all think I take?
That definitely
so, check this.
takes place of
Do
travel.
y'all think I say? Do y'all think I say, Deuce, you can't have an Instagram or Facebook? No, listen.
We
it
already know what
exists.
Deucey gonna
Some people, y'all know Shawty crazy. But listen,
have it no other way.
Listen, but I can fake it till I make it though. You better not have an IG and you better not have a Facebook. I can actually say that.
But she not
And
gonna
she
follow
don't
suit.
care because she don't want a
we can't let her hear
Facebook.
that.
or
We can't,
IG. She
exactly.
don't-
We can't let her
right.
hear that part though.
Right.
I can say it on the radio.
Hopefully, Deucey not listening.
Hey, but look, I'm just saying though, the lady might not even care about that stuff. Cause y'all know it's people. What I've learned, I ain't gonna lie. What I've learned is the things that Deucey might care about.
Some other people may not.
Yeah,
Yes.
and it be random stuff that you would think that
That's
it's a
facts.
thing, and people would be shocked.
That's
People be
facts.
shocked to learn some of this stuff.
Because travel isn't a big deal for you though. Traveling, are you saying it's the traveling part or the fact that he's just saying it's something that she can't do?
It's the something she can't do part.
It's-
Trust
okay.
me.
it's the
that's
energy.
Did you hear Bree say alpha female?
It's
Is
the
that-
She said it with her whole
energy.
chest.
If back in the 1700s, if a female claimed an alpha female, you know she probably get slapped. That wasn't even a thing. If you say that while you in the church,
Oh, please.
it's God, husband, wife.
Let me tell you
Children.
something. I would have been Rosa, Sojourner, Harriet.
Definitely you would have been
Please,
Harriet.
please understand this.
You would have been Harriet. for
Please
sure.
understand this,
Yeah,
okay?
I see that.
Every single time I'm reincarnated, baby, it's alpha or nothing. Alpha or else. You understand?
How did I know you was about to go to reincarnation?
Listen,
I
Bree
knew it.
capping her old life. She was probably the wife feeding with the white baby on her titty, feeding the white baby, then go cook, mammy cooking. Stop acting like that, Bree. We know you was a whole other thing in your former life. Stop playing with these folk, man.
I found this Instagram.
See?
Oh, that's a.
You
hold
said
up.
it. You
Bree,
called it. If
Bree,
there's news to be found.
EB found the man
And that was record time, too.
She found it
And he got
fast too.
stupid likes on that. What?
But the thing
he
is,
got a
I don't think he
Bugatti.
got a girl. He got too much going on to have a girlfriend. And if he do,
He was talking like he got
insecure.
one. He
But
talking
that-
like
but
he got
you-
one.
We
exactly
already
like
know
y'all
she's
said,
insecure.
If he does
Oh, I
have a
done
girl,
seen his page.
if he does have a girl, she's super insecure because of how flashy and how you could just pretty much tell this is the money man. He does control the money.
He gives me Pitbull
He
vibes.
gives me he's like a multi-millionaire looking at this, but he's
Four times
he's a four-time
kickboxing.
kickboxing world champion.
Makes sense.
That's why he's so arrogant.
And his brother looked like his brother probably got a name for himself too. Talisman Tate.
But he's
2.6 million followers.
Yeah. He deal with a different type of mindset than what we talking about.
Hey, but I'm gonna tell you something. Listen, Bree, I'm gonna tell y'all something.
I'm listening.
People can say everything they want.
They won't.
And I'm gonna go back to what EB was saying. EB was saying the money. One thing about it,
two things.
the
for sure.
men with the money, it's always been a thing. It's a thing, and it's never gonna stop.
Well,
It's
here's
never
the
gonna
thing.
stop being a thing.
I myself am not made for a man with money who does not respect my position and what I bring to the table.
Crickets.
It's just,
That's the thing.
and
When
so
he
here's
feel
the
like he
thing.
the table, you just
Yeah,
sit at it.
and
That what
you
he
can
want.
be the table. You can be the table, but I definitely am looking for a man who can appreciate two tables over one, and that's it.
It's most
Hey,
space
so
at two
look.
tables.
That's it. And so you
So
got to
look.
understand when you know you the table as a man. Understand that I'm coming with that same energy.
Listen,
We gonna have two tables.
This is what
It's
Bree,
two tables.
Bree, so look, what if a man, multi-millionaire, y'all dating, y'all kicking it, he say, baby,
Yo, I'm dead.
you could take all of your friends can go on their trip, you pay for their shit with my money. What if he do that? And he say, and he do that, and he
Man.
tell you to go do that, right? But it's some little things that you got to do in the bedroom for him. And
Yo,
he say,
City one of my
"You can
favorite
do this.
people. Let me just say
you
that.
can do this. You can do this if you eat the booty."
I eat groceries anyway. So I mean, so
I gotta think of something you won't do. You don't like doing.
You gotta think of
We gotta
something I
think
don't like
she don't
doing.
like doing.
Right.
well, first of all, let's
Yeah.
clear this up. I didn't say that I like eating groceries. I'm not
just
saying that I dislike it either.
I'm just saying.
Just saying.
What is she saying?
I'm just
What
saying.
is you saying?
I'll try everything once.
I'm a trisexual.
Very much so.
Bree. I would. You can take your friends on a trip.
I'm about to roll you out this window.
Yo, we on the 6th floor.
Can we?
All right, so
Wow.
So you gotta think about it.
So I'm not a little baby who's gonna listen.
Even back in the day, just look at these old movies. They do exemplify a lot of the truth of what happened back in the days. And then you listen to the stories. Men who had the most land were the richest.
Yeah.
Land made men rich. Look at what all the presidents in the United States had in land back in the day, and they'll show you the ones that were rich. It was based on the acres that they owned.
Yeah.
Crazy how land and property is a thing now, right? And it's
now.
No, I'm just saying, like,
Real
we talk
estate,
about how real estate is, and that's what it was back then. How much land you had determined your wealth.
Yeah.
Right.
That's what determined wealth back in the day.
When was this?
This was like 1700s, 1800s.
But remember how many slaves you had determine your wealth too, right?
That too. But I'm just saying another thing. Presidents had slaves too, and that helped determine their wealth too. But the thing is, who gets the woman? Who gets the you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
This been a long standing situation. It's like that now.
Capital is king.
It's like that now. If you broke, you broke. You know what I'm saying? Everybody need love. It's somebody for everybody. You know what I'm saying? And it's women out here that are willing to adjust to get the man with the money.
Well, here's the thing. Let me say this, and we got to go to a music break, and we're gonna come back and finish this discussion for sure. But I'm trying to take notes. You know, I'm trying to take notes. I'm trying to find a fine balance between being an alpha female and very much having and leading with alpha energy, but still keeping it soft and tapping into my feminine energy.
That's having an equal balance of divine feminine and divine masculine.
Absolutely.
So everybody has that actually.
Absolutely.
Everybody
but
has
here's
the
the
masculine.
thing.
The masculine and the
I'm
feminine
trying
balance.
to do that.
Here's the thing, though. I
trying to do that.
need you to help me help myself. You understand what I'm
To
saying?
tap into that?
So you cannot.
His delivery.
His absolute.
Gotcha.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
That arrogance.
Delivery and the destination, because some people has a final stance on
You
what
right.
they want. What
Facts.
they want. They have
You
a
right.
final
Well,
stance.
I'm learning to concede more
Okay.
and more.
Okay,
and
that's
I don't
that's
necessarily
that's a good feminine trait.
Exactly.
That is.
Now I'm learning to do that more and more, and I'm open to doing it,
Yeah.
more than ever. So I understand that, but there still has to be some balance and some common ground. We have to find some common ground. We
That's
may not
interesting.
necessarily have to do it my way, but we most likely not gonna just do it your way when it's such a hard stance. He like, no, never,
But
not
what-
at all.
To me, we can come back after the break.
We're gonna come back after the break. We just heard Bree mention conceding, and she avoided saying being obedient. We're gonna talk about it after the break. I'm gonna bring it up.
You never get a second chance to make a first impression.
What's up? We are back, and we gonna
That was
get back
EB
on the
song.
subject of Bree talking about. We gonna get back on the subject talking
Now
about
see,
Bree.
listen, that song though, that song that we just played. You never get a second chance to make a first impression. That's legit. That's
So
on
true.
par with what we talking about right now.
So
It's
true.
legit. It's a
So,
fact.
I'm
It's a
just
fact.
saying though, you tell me first date I can't go on no trips, no holidays with my homegirls. I'm out.
But
So let's get
Go
back
ahead.
on the subject talking about being obedient.
Not obedient.
So yeah, let's just get back on that
Jesus
subject.
said. Everybody looking for a little baby that's gonna listen.
let's get back on this obedience.
Love, honor, and obey when we not together.
Yeah. So back to the listeners. Y'all want to play the clip again?
No.
Okay.
No.
No clip. So back to
I'm
the
triggered.
to the new listeners. This is what we got.
Triggered.
Talking about men that actually want things their way. They don't want a woman traveling on holiday with their girls, but they can do what they want to do.
So no
because
girls
they the
trips.
breadwinner and the woman living a great life. And
Absolutely no girls trip.
yeah,
Zero.
he said one of her friends gonna be on Tinder and invite a dude, and then she gonna end up being the HOE. So
How he know?
This happened.
That's
to him.
projection
Happened
at
to
its
him.
finest.
And he's light skinned.
Nah, he
Man.
more than likes
my
So let me tell you something. Let me tell you something.
Go ahead, light skin.
He knows.
Go ahead, have it.
He's saying that this is going
Man,
to happen because he's experienced
Yeah, he
this.
definitely.
Well,
yeah.
you need to stop putting everybody in the same category.
Right, he's experienced this.
He
You can
is
tell
insecure.
he's that type of man. So that's what people do, right? They project. And so he knows that he's not an honest man.
Right.
He knows the type of things that go on when he's on holiday with his boys.
He's a whole garden tool.
Okay, right.
Digging
So he
all
talking
types
about,
of
nah,
holes.
my girl can't go because she not finna be doing what I do.
She not finna
when
be
I'm
no
on
garden
these
tool
trips.
for no other man.
That's all that is. Projection.
That's just
hey,
stupid.
hey, this guy, I'm okay with
We breaking up.
the fact that he knows how he
City
wants
is
it.
a low key fan, y'all.
He is.
Nope. I
City
just
is
like the
low key
fact that the
fanboying
man-
over here. I'm telling you.
I like the fact that this dude
Know
put
what
it
he
all
want.
on the table. He just
Man,
put it on the
listen.
table. That in return, Bree. In return, you know what he has given you? He has given you a gem if he tells you that in the beginning. If he lets you know that,
That's true.
You have gotten more knowledge than you
But
need.
here's the
to
thing: it's
continue to
purely
stay
speculation. You are speculating that he puts this information out there in the beginning. Nobody knows this. That's purely
true. Yeah.
speculation.
Now,
But
hold
the
on.
issue,
What if he did?
the issue is
We
his
doing a what
energy.
if.
Nah,
He had-
F,
he-
F him.
He tapped into
What if-
that feminine energy
All right, so
real
look,
good.
so look. Let's just say this. Let's just say y'all meet,
Mm-hmm.
and you see him riding in his Bugatti, right? And he's you walking down the street with your friends,
Mm-hmm.
and he holler.
He choose you.
Yeah, he choose you.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? He seen them tattoos, and he like, okay, I like that. And he seen you eating the ice cream. He like how you ate the ice cream.
Mm-hmm,
He chose you.
A lot of people like the way I eat ice cream.
Hey.
By the way,
Oh, my
Moving
God.
on. Can we get to the point of this story?
Okay, so y'all talk. Cool. Oh, I heard a slurp.
Banana split.
I heard a slurp. Somebody was nibbling. so
We ain't never
you
get to
take
the end.
this dude. Y'all go and have a great time. 7 days. You basically on a 7-day spontaneous
Honeymoon.
adventure with a dude who had a Bugatti. He done switched up and jumped in the Phantom another night.
okay.
And y'all just kicking it, right? It's just you and him. You haven't even your homegirls, you just texting them and they just looking at your story like, oh,
Wow.
Bree, what Bree got going
Yeah.
on? All right, cool. Then one
He
day,
kicking it.
one day you say, oh, the girls, we going to brunch. No, Bree like brunch.
Yeah.
baby,
Bree who brunches.
you
like
know it's
brunch.
a deal breaker. Why would you set,
like brunch.
set this story up this way?
Yes, because I had to figure out something. I had to
Yeah.
figure out some kind of way with the
Let me
alpha
tell you where you
the
can take
alpha
that
female.
Bugatti and
brunch
stick it.
tonight.
Hold on, she talking about where the Bugatti is sticky.
I'm
Hold
gonna
on.
tell you what you can do with that
Listen,
Bugatti.
So Bree say, I'm going with the girls. We're going to brunch. I'm gonna miss you. And he say, oh, you not going to brunch? Not my lady, who I've been spending my money on all week.
Yeah, this happens is in African.
You're not
for
going
me.
to spend. You're not going to spend my money. The money got elephants on it. You're not going to spend my money and be with these ladies. And Bree say, I got my own money. I don't need your money. I'm doing this.
Yeah.
You know. But my lady ain't finna go nowhere unless I'm with her.
Okay.
And what you gonna do, Bree?
I'm out.
That at that moment,
I'm out.
you gonna try to talk
You
about it?
coming back later?
Is brunch over Bugattis?
It's brunch over Bugattis.
What if
You
you
know-
say, baby, listen?
It's the principle.
baby.
I'm gonna tell you this. It's the principle. Nobody, and I do mean nobody, is gonna tell me what to do.
Ain't
period.
nobody.
Word.
Period. You know, and I already told y'all I'm working on that. Okay, because I'm not saying that I want to be a little baby who listen, but what I'm saying is I do realize that I could find a better and healthier balance there. Because let me tell you something. I'm the type of person, I may halfway agree with you, right? But if you deliver it to me wrong, if you tell me, oh, you not going nowhere, then, oh, yes, I am. Yes,
Well,
I am.
So what if he say, baby, I know you want to hang with your friends, but I don't like it. I know a lot of men are going to be trying to talk to you.
He said real nice.
And it can be tempting.
Tempted.
Okay? Hold on. It can be tempting.
Not hold on in the African accent.
Yes. That way.
Y'all,
The
I'm so
African
through with
The
City
African
right now.
accent.
City, my favorite
The
person.
Africans, they be getting, the Africans, they getting, for some reason, they winning right now.
They winning.
So, not the ones that
Portia.
be scamming. Not the one be scamming. So we talking about the ones that in real estate, the ones that are lawyers.
The ones that
them kind.
that's like Portia's man.
So, baby, I don't want you to go. Period. What you gonna say? Now he just finessed it.
He
Said the
finessed
same
it.
thing a different way.
You gonna
What
stay
gonna
and
say?
have a toxic weekend, or you gonna go to brunch with your girls?
Well, I'm gonna counter finesse.
You go.
Yeah.
That girl Bree got,
Absolutely.
ooh, Bree got some game.
Absolutely.
I'm
Bree got some game.
counter
She
finesse.
said
I'm
she
here
gonna
for it.
counter finesse.
'Cause yes.
How will you counter finesse?
I want to hear this.
My homegirl
Yes.
Lexi, she listening in. She the one complimented earlier. She said, "Sounds controlling." I think that he just said what he wanted in a respectful way. So what you gonna do? That was that was a long flirt. Baby, you can go with your girls right now.
I'm eating the ice cream.
Here go $5,000. You can go with your girls. If you,
I'm eating the
if
ice
you doing
cream,
it like that,
the groceries.
Discombobulator.
Yeah.
Hey man, you finna confuse that man right there on site.
Go, baby.
Go baby,
baby.
hang with the ladies. Go hang with the ladies. I'll see you in the morning. There will be
Not just
giraffes.
I'm
There will be
gonna bring us
giraffes.
a go plate and
Hey,
everything.
Bree, there will be giraffes in the window in the morning when you get here. We will eat by the giraffes.
Absolutely. Absolutely. I'm counter finessing.
We only see that on Instagram.
Only.
Bree,
Yeah.
she said she gonna counter. I like that counter finesse.
Yeah.
Yeah, you gonna try that. But do you feel like you can be in a relationship with a man that don't want you to go on vacation with your girls?
No.
EB,
Absolutely
what about
not.
you, EB?
Heck no.
Y'all, I'm
JD,
always
if you had a
posting.
significant other that didn't want you to go on vacation with the fellas,
For me, my finesse would be that's cool. We'll get you and your people a room at the hotel, or the y'all get your own Airbnb down the street, and me and
Okay.
my people have
That's
our
not the
Airbnb.
same thing.
Okay, hold on, JD.
No, you asking
I like
the wrong
JD.
question.
Hold on,
JD, you
JD's
asking
a
the
problem.
wrong question.
He's a solution.
You
I'm a
asked him
solution.
the wrong
oriented.
question.
Handle business and go to
on,
brunch.
JD.
Right.
Come on, you like me, JD. I like that.
What's the
JD, the right question is, would you prevent your girl from going out on holiday with her friends?
It depends on the group of friends. I would not prevent anyone on anybody, but if I had something to say, I'm gonna say it.
Why does it
I
depend
was
on the
trying to
friends?
reverse it. See what y'all think about us being in the position.
No, but
JD,
this is
you
what
know,
men
JD
want. So
solution
do
guy. I
you
like
want
that.
your woman to go on holiday or
But you
brunch
know,
with her
Bree,
friends?
you'll offer to do that to your man if he don't want you to go.
Offer to put them up.
Yeah, with y'all, so he can be there when y'all.
She not paying for no man to go nowhere.
We already talked about this.
It's over with.
We talked about this.
It's over with. Bree just throw the whole situation away.
Nope.
No.
Just throw the whole situation away. EB, how are you going to handle it if you this man did not say it in the beginning, he said it at another time in a relationship, you are developing I would say lukewarm feelings for the man. You see that he like you, he don't mind spending his money on you. He made a mistake and met a night, and it was a mistake. Something happened where he had to meet her, where you was in the car with or something like that. Made a mistake. Not saying they kicking it as family, and you like the dude.
How about
and
y'all
the dude
getting
said
this?
you going somewhere. What would you do if you know you want to settle down, and he mean well for you? He mean well. He want to be with you. All that good stuff.
But you
And he
can't go
told
on
me I
holiday.
can't go on holiday with my homegirl?
he want to marry you. He spoke to you about it.
No girls
I'm
trip.
sorry, it's a deal breaker.
No girls trip.
You gonna tell
Man,
me
get
I
outta
can't
here.
go on holiday with my friends, but you can go?
Get out of here.
Come on, bro.
you
I
and
feel
Bree-
like I'm in prison. Come on now.
You and Bree are going to be single forever. I am turning into.
I can't be with nobody who's gonna control me like that. Honestly,
Dang.
can't do that to me. You gonna have to let me have my wings and fly.
EB said she not
that
gonna
right there,
finesse it or nothing.
Your love for me is strictly your ego at that point. What Lauren London say? I want love that is pure. Okay, I don't want ego love. That's ego love right there.
And
You're not gonna tell me
in the words
where
of
I
Kevin
can't go.
Samuels,
You can't make this. Oh.
yeah, you can't make this shit up. That's how he said. And guess what? You gonna be single till you die.
Oh, dang.
That's what it is. You gonna be single till you die.
He can say that if he wants
You gonna
to.
die. You gonna die alone.
No.
I think whoever requires that of their mate is gonna die alone.
Oh.
You gonna die
Or
alone.
die unhappy.
Man,
Or
that's
die
tough.
from an unexpected death.
Oh.
But do you don't think you have enough prowess to convince him otherwise?
I can
You
and
just don't-
will.
Okay.
But if you're telling me that that's a deal breaker for you, that I go on holiday with my friends, and I'm like, okay, we don't have to have no conversation about it. But if you're open to the
dude didn't say it was a
conversation,
deal breaker.
I said if
No,
it
if
was.
he said it's
said
just
you ain't
absolutely
going.
not happening, right?
Yeah, he
But
said
if
you
it
ain't
was,
going.
I would just let him know he can go on about his business and just go find somebody who's willing to be obedient. However, if he's open to a
I like that
conversation,
word.
Obedient.
if he's open to a conversation, then yeah, I'm gonna talk to you about why holiday is necessary for me.
Y'all, they so
Obedient.
triggered up in
And
here.
How you spell
and it's-
obedient?
and it's necessary
OBDYN.
for us. My holiday is necessary for our relationship, okay? Just like yours is necessary for ours.
Y'all, that's a wrap. I mean,
It's a good subject today.
what men want Monday?
They want you-
Apparently, they want a little baby who gonna listen.
They want a little baby. That's
I
gonna be
need-
obedient.
I need 10 goats and a hyena. Baby, if you go get a hyena and bring it home, you can go anywhere you want.
I'm going. I'm going.
You go get the hyena.
Boy,
I'll be back.
I'm gonna order one from
I'll be
Amazon.
back with you a plate.
I'm gonna go ahead and
DB
order
said she
one
gonna
from
order one
Amazon.
from Amazon.
All right, y'all. We gonna cut to a music break. Coming up in the 9 o'clock hour, we got group chat.
Yeah.
Group chat coming up.
Y'all keep it locked.
What up, what up, what up? We are back. It is the Litty In The City show. And y'all know what time it is. What time it is, Bree?
Group chat.
Group chat. Y'all see what time it is. So what we got going on today, Bree? What we got going on?
We about to talk about 12.
About to talk about 12?
We about to talk about
If y'all did not know that she used her south side, west side voice at the same time.
Why do they call them 12 and not 11?
Man.
Or 10.
That has everything to do with Adam 12. That's their code to let them know that somebody's in the area.
All right. See?
Adam 12.
Adam 12.
You know, so you do know what 187 is, right? They said in all the movies.
It's a homicide, right?
Yeah, there you go.
Okay.
Somebody dead.
Yeah, yeah. All right, well, we're going to talk about it today. You know, we have some good cops out there. We got some bad cops and a little bit of everything in between. But, you know, they stay in the news, and they've been on a roll lately, okay?
On the road. They've been on the road.
They've been on a roll, for real, for real. So one of the group chat messages today, and we're going to start it off with some light work.
Okay.
We got the little heads up to drive the speed limit on the way to the station today.
Okay.
Because apparently they got some type of operation.
Operation Slow Down.
Operation Slow Down.
Slow down.
And where's this taking place?
It's Georgia, Florida, Alabama, Tennessee, South Carolina.
Yep.
All these states that border Georgia.
All right, so y'all slow down.
North Carolina do border, but they not included.
Y'all just slow down.
They don't border, do they?
Yeah, North Carolina.
No,
I'm
they
hold on,
don't.
I'm schooling you. It's the time. It's the time
When
to
does
listen.
North Carolina touch Georgia?
Nope. It's the time to listen. It's the time to listen.
First of all, I ain't gonna argue with City about nothing in social studies.
There you go.
Oh, I'm about to because I done drove up 85, 95 plenty of times to know that North Carolina don't touch Georgia.
Listen. The Cherokee Indians.
Oh, it's about 10 miles. It's about 10 miles.
The tip. You know I know about tip.
The tip.
You're right.
Right
It's about
there.
10 miles worth of North Carolina border.
It's not. Listen. It's a whole section, not just 10 miles. It's a whole section at the top of Georgia right there. Yeah.
I see it. I told you, don't argue.
Once he mentioned the Cherokees, yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Don't argue with City when
That's
it
what-
comes to social studies, baby.
My family migrated from. We got Cherokee in our family. That's where we migrated from.
Either way, that's what this Operation Slow
See,
Down
look,
is. It covers.
See the tip. It's the
It's the
tip.
tip. It's the very, very tip.
It's the tip for me.
Fun fact. If you on Lookout Mountain
I never
in
knew that.
Tennessee, in Chattanooga, you can see all the states from the top of the mountain.
Wow.
See
You see
Tennessee, North Carolina.
Kentucky,
Man.
North Carolina, Georgia, Alabama, South Carolina. You can see like
all from one spot.
all from one spot.
Wow.
Yeah,
that's
all from
dope.
one spot.
I
I'm
wanna
talking about
go.
one
Me
spot.
too.
Dope.
It's
dope.
called
too.
Montgomery Corner. I never knew that.
I want to go now.
That's that.
Yeah.
What is that? That's that
Crazy, right?
Lookout Mountain.
Nah, that's where Georgia and Tennessee and
Yeah.
North Carolina
No.
meet, like right in the mountains. It's the actual
That's
Appalachian.
crazy.
That's the Appalachian Mountain Trail right there.
Yeah.
Wow, I never knew that.
I'm telling you,
Come
social
on.
studies lesson, man.
But what else been
Fun
happening
fact.
though?
That's
With
why I
these,
said so. Fun
City
fact.
could teach a class, y'all.
what else been happening though with these officers?
So
across
you got
the
did y'all
country?
hear about the cops that was beefing with each other?
Yeah.
And they had a traffic stop, and one of them got mad
I
at the
saw
other
that
one.
one.
It was in his jurisdiction. It was in his
Exactly.
jurisdiction.
So I saw he said, where did he pull you over?
F boy.
He said,
Let me
where did he
find
pull
this.
you over?
Let me
Oh,
find this.
they were talking like this.
Yeah.
Both of them.
They were white cops.
At each other.
Yeah.
At each other.
At each other.
You
It was-
don't want to mess with me.
Yeah.
Wow.
I'm trying to find it.
Yeah, that thing was funny.
Oh, they were
Let's
heated.
get on the one EB guy. So we got
It's on-
another
You
one.
gotta put it on your phone, buddy.
I'm gonna get that one, but we go.
You gotta put it on your phone. You got the
That's
roadcaster hooked
in the
up.
crew. Okay, here we go. So we got
That's
one.
in the group chat.
I want to hear all the,
The
clips.
messages.
I
It's in the
I
regular
definitely
messages.
want to hear.
It's in
You
text
don't mess with me, buddy.
All right, I'm going to.
You would.
So we got the one. We go. I'm gonna load up this one right here. Y'all check this one out.
Your ID also, please, sir. Okay, I'm gonna place you under arrest then.
You're not placing me under arrest.
Come here.
I have no right to ask for any.
Come here. All right. Taser. He is under arrest. He's under arrest.
For what?
For trespassing and for disorderly conduct.
On public property, dipshit! What the fuck is this? It says fuck off! You want to
And he refused to give me his ID, which he's required to do.
For what?
So I can issue him a citation for trespassing.
It's not trespassing.
I need your ID also, please, sir.
I don't think that's gonna happen.
Okay, I'm gonna place you under arrest then.
You're not placing me under arrest. You have no right to ask for anything.
Come here.
Man, listen. Let me make sure y'all get a
Thank
vision.
God for that one police officer.
Bruh, he said it's public property. Relax.
He said relax. He said for what?
No, he said for why.
Man, listen. This dude, for the people that don't know about this video, this dude, this guy was out
Protesting peacefully.
and he had his shirt did up, and the shirt say F cops on the shirt, spelled out F-U-C-K cops on the shirt. And the cop pulled up and questioning him on his ID and stuff. The guy took off running. All right?
Simply
took off. But the guy was a white guy. He ran, and when he passed like other cops, the other cops basically protected him, and they protected him and his rights.
Absolutely.
Now, I've heard of this. I heard of this before in another scenario, but we'll get into that in a second. But the thing is, the cop that was running after him was trying to taser him.
Yes, a couple of times.
Yeah.
Crazy.
It was two cops running after him. It was one guy in the front of him that was close to the guy, but the guy, he probably got experience running. You know what I'm saying? He got
baby,
away.
he did.
He was gone. Yeah. So, I ain't gonna lie, man. I was thinking like, what if that scenario it was a brother?
Oh, we would have shot.
You know
we
what I'm
know what
saying?
happens, yeah.
And I think about the scenario, what if it was a brother and the other cop could have took up for him? Would he
No
have,
protection.
Would he had taken up for
No
him?
protection.
And the dude got an F cop shirt on.
Right.
What if it was a brother with an F cop shirt on running past the other cop where he had
I mean,
just-
we already know it's a double
that.
standard.
Definitely know that's not.
You know what I'm saying? He would have probably ran in front of him knowing he was black. Even if he was out there picketing, the other cop would have helped the other one.
Right.
Sure.
But I don't know if I have a question. I don't know if they were different jurisdictions where they like one a sheriff or a local cop.
I believe it was.
You know what I'm saying?
Different
The
jurisdictions.
other ones in the other video, they were.
Yeah, for
maybe
sure.
think
I
about
want to
that
see
video.
that video.
I'm gonna find it. What y'all got to say?
You
I'ma
don't
find
want
it.
to
I'ma let
mess
y'all
with
speak on.
me.
I like the fact that cops is checking other cops.
Yeah, me too. So
days.
we just had a local happening. I guess
that's
they
the
had
one I'm
a meetup at one of these gas stations. I think it was a BP.
Oh,
And yeah, so it was like, I think it was like a car club,
yeah.
and they were all out there, and it was thick.
Same thing they did in Greece. Remember that white movie?
Yeah.
The same thing they was doing.
Exactly. It was thick, right? So the police were called. So there's heavy police presence already there. And so you see somebody's already shutting it down, and they're saying, you guys have 5 minutes to leave the BP. And then there's a couple of more cop cars that are racing down the street, and they pull up, and they got their sirens, right? And one of the cops, now again, this is a gas station.
Right.
And there's no crimes being committed. It's just people congregating.
Inconvenient.
Right.
But you weren't there physically.
No, I look. This was on Atlanta Uncensored, by the way.
Okay.
So the one cop, so this is a lot of police officers already there. They're trying to control the crowd. They're saying you guys have 5 minutes to leave. Okay. So here come 2 more cops. Cop cars down the street. They get out. One cop hops out his ride and draws his gun immediately. Yeah. He hasn't even assessed what's going on. He does not even know what's going on. He's clueless. And so trigger happy, okay? And he's coming, and you can look at his facial expression, because somebody is recording. They had been recording before he even pulled up. But you can look at his facial expression. He don't even know what to do, where to go next, and he already done drew his gun. There's nobody, no other cops in sight with a gun drawn.
Right.
Okay, because this is just crowd control at this point. So Buddy kept recording, and at the end of the video, you saw him being, I guess he was being scolded by a higher ranking officer. They kind of had him over in the corner. But the guy was asking him, why did you have your weapon out?
Right.
And he was standing there like, I don't know, like being apologetic, but he was being scolded. But we got to hold these cops accountable.
We do. Now, from what I remember that clip, it was a mixed race crowd at the gas station.
It was, but it was heavy Caucasian.
That's my point. So I think that his hesitation, he probably was assuming that it was a different demographic.
I think so.
Which is why he went for the gun. But when he saw it was a Caucasian crowd.
Because he saw.
Yeah,
because you could tell like the confusion after he had pulled, because soon as he pulled up, he drew the gun, hopped out. But then once he kind of got out there in the crowd, it was kind of like,
oh, these my people. These my folks. Okay.
Yeah. But at that point, it's too late, because why did you even do that? Why was your gun drawn?
Raggedy bitch.
Yes, honey.
Really,
he
that's
came
what
out.
doing.
Guns
I think
ablaze.
that's what it was.
So that sounds very similar to that one video I had sent y'all about the guy that was recording, and he walked up on an arrest.
Yeah, that's the one I was thinking about.
Oh, okay, yeah, and they drew the guns out on him because he was recording, and I'm just like, who does that? I can't find that one either. It's in this group chat somewhere, but yeah, these cops are getting ridiculous because you just drawing down just cause he black.
If I'm involved at the opposite end of a cop anything, I'm like, City, my camera go on ASAP, Rocky. My camera just go on. I'm gonna record.
And I'm glad the dude was recording because he walked up recording.
Got to.
Saying, look at these cops.
Oh, yeah, you have
then
to.
You see the one woman turn around and she looks dead at him and was like, and pulls her gun out and was like, drop your weapon. He was like, what weapon?
That one was crazy.
Yeah.
He had a
like,
cell
weapon?
phone.
She's like, drop your weapon.
And did you
And then
see
the other
her
cop comes up.
goof ass walk? I
Did you
almost.
see the cosign with the other cop?
Yo, you
your
guys
weapon?
have to. You got to see that clip. It's in the group chat on social media.
Okay.
You got to see it because I was in the comments. Y'all know we have this segment that we are going to do very, very soon. We're going to be bringing it to you. It's called In the Comments. Because the comment section, baby, that thing be going off. I would definitely, it's like a whole comedy hour in the comments sometimes. But somebody said, I didn't know you could be a cop if you run like that. Like, yo, it had to be the goofiest walk run that I've ever seen in my entire life. Yeah. So it looked. Oh, okay.
Plus, no one Roku
It was a walk run. So y'all, let me tell y'all real quick before we play this next clip. This is why we have this group chat segment, because these people in here, aka my co-hosts, they are crazy. So they are steadily sending things to the group chat, right? And this is the comment that they put underneath the video. Do not watch on air, which obviously only makes us want to watch it on air.
I wasn't gonna watch it.
Oh, the group chat, I tell you. Do we have another clip for the people?
For what? This one?
The one with the
we
food
gonna
fight?
have the new one in the group chat? No, y'all don't want to watch that on air. Like I'm serious, y'all. Y'all don't look at that on air.
Okay.
That one was about Shamar.
All right,
we're not gonna do him like that on air.
Shamarco?
Shamar.
Oh, who's
Y'all know
Shamar?
Shamar.
The one, the slow dude, but he
Shamarco.
He be talking all that. Oh,
is it Shamarco?
He be talking
It's
so much
Shamarco.
junk. I'm the baddest.
It's not Shamar. It's Shamarco. My girlfriend was his teacher. She taught him. Shamarco. My daughter knows him.
He
you know this.
He was in special ed.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, it's right here. Hold on.
Have y'all seen the video of him in the bathtub?
I don't want to.
I ain't seen it.
I don't want to.
I know Buddy hilarious though.
He really is.
Buddy hilarious.
That's a dude.
He keeps a man.
Oh yeah.
Don't he?
By the way.
Don't he?
He keeps every single time I see one of his videos, I go to the comments. Okay, of course I go to the comments, and they're always like, and I'm single. And I am single. Like, it's unbelievable.
Listen.
It's unbelievable. And these guys, some of these guys are actually nice looking men.
Really?
Yeah, they are.
He's must be a tell me what to do, little baby. What you call it? You ain't
Child. A little baby who gonna listen.
Little baby who gonna listen. Your little baby gonna listen.
Hey, let's throw up real fast this video of those stupid trifling girls wrecking food fighting in that restaurant in Brooklyn.
Over some dipping sauce.
Man, they
Over
been
some dipping
charged.
sauce.
They got like some.
Yeah, they been charged.
It's no audio.
That's it.
But
They had that alarm.
Turn that off. Turn that off.
Just turn it down.
Just turn it off.
because they can't see
Turn
that.
it
Yeah,
off.
we're just gonna tell
Yeah,
y'all
they
about it because
terrible.
I'm sure y'all have already seen this or heard about it if you haven't been somewhere living under a rock. These three young ladies, ages 23, 25, and 27.
Old enough to know better.
Yep.
Somebody help them.
They need
They
to
have
whoop
been
it.
hit with some real charges. Okay, one of the employees at this is it Belfries?
I don't know
Bell
what it
fries.
was.
Bell
Oh, I
fries.
think it was. Yeah.
Looks
Bell
like Bell
Fries.
Fries, but I just said I don't think that's
It
it.
might be Bell
Free.
fries.
Yeah, different language.
I
so.
think it's Bell
It's a New York
Fries.
thing.
Yeah.
But yeah, so they were charged, I think, like $1.75 for some extra sauce. You know how it is. I mean, when you go to Chick-fil-A, you can ask for all the sauce in the
Sauces.
world, and they're just gonna give it to you
Yeah.
because that's their way. But then you go to some of these establishments,
Like
and you
American
like,
Deli.
can I
Especially
get
in New York.
an extra ranch? And they're like, that's gonna be 50 cents.
50
For
cents.
sure. Definitely American Deli.
All right. First of all, I didn't ask you how much it was gonna be.
I just asked for another
Okay.
one. You should have just charged me. And
Go
gave it to
ahead and
me.
try me to be.
Yeah, give
I
me the
still want.
sauce.
You act like that's gonna deter me from that extra ranch.
Apparently.
I need that in my life.
They were
But
getting
these
charged.
girls were not having it. They were not happy about this extra charge for this sauce
At all.
They trashed
But
this
you know what?
place.
Having lived in New York 6 years, the energy was not unfamiliar. It's just they didn't know when to stop.
They
I've
absolutely
seen
did
that.
not.
I'm not saying
You've
I've
seen people behave
in
this
New York
way?
is wild. They just went probably 3 minutes beyond the threshold.
Absolutely. And I think, too, a big part of the reason why this went super left, like all the way left, is because there were 3 of them. So they're
Yeah,
egging
right.
each other on.
Yeah.
So their energy is
Yeah.
transferable.
Definitely.
So, this one turned up a little bit more. Now I
Yeah.
got to turn up a little
And
bit
it
more.
was
Now
like
she
4 in
turned
the
up.
morning. They was drunk and high probably.
I mean, they standing on the counters. They trashed this place. They
started
hit one
twerking.
of the yeah.
Somebody had
yeah.
to get stitches, right?
Yeah.
They had staples.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Staples.
What they hit that person with?
A chair. I saw
dang.
one of the girls throw a chair.
Yeah, they were turned
This
up.
was
You're right. They were feeding each other energy.
beyond.
Absolutely.
I
So
mean-
they've subsequently been charged
Yeah.
with some pretty heavy hitting. I mean, this is like
It was some fines.
$75,000 worth of damage. Or 20. How
Well,
much?
you
Y'all
know-
remember that was my main thing I would talk about the restitution.
Yeah,
Right.
Because
Yeah.
New York has a new black mayor, and he definitely had to make an example out of them. Number one.
$1.25, y'all.
$1.25.
Yeah, they had to be made examples of, as rightfully so. That was excessive.
That was beyond excessive. That was like made for TV action. You get what,
What
I'm
y'all
saying?
think about?
It's like they had cameras rolling
I
behind
would have
them
just
or
had to
something.
like clock one of them though.
Yo, I'm telling you, because if that's
Somebody
my
going
story,
down.
They did not know they did not understand the results at the time.
No, they were gone. They was.
What do y'all think about what happened with Boosie and the traffic stop that he got? Have y'all heard about it? You seen
Yeah, I
it?
saw it.
God bless Boosie.
No, I didn't see it.
They took Boosie Instagram again as a
Yeah.
result of that video.
When did he get
Oh,
arrested?
yeah, his
This
Instagram
past
was
weekend or something? Because
deactivated.
he was just out.
Well,
It was on
he
it
wasn't
was-
arrested. He was pulled
It
over.
was before the concert in Memphis, because
Yeah.
think he did the show in Memphis with Yo Gotti the next day, or later on that day.
So they stopped him and searched his vehicle, and he was pissed.
Because it always seems to happen to him here.
But this
In
is the
his mind.
thing.
I got the video.
He's just like, I'll spit in their face.
Whoa.
I want y'all to lock me up. I'll spit in the guard's face.
What?
And then he said, and I'll
The
spit
nurse.
in the nurse's face. What? I mean, it was just
That's
a
extreme.
mess. It was
Boosie
extreme.
mad.
Boosie was
he
too
got-
mad.
When he get mad, he
I got
just
the
say
video
anything.
right here.
We gonna play it when we come back, y'all. We gotta go to a quick music break. But when we get back, we gonna
Get
talk
into
about
Boosie.
Boosie. Boosie badass.
Y'all, this how
Police
group
again,
chat
man.
go. This how the group
police.
chat go.
Y'all keep it locked. It's the Litty in the City show.
Hey, can
Spit on every nurse in there. I'm gonna make you charge me. I'm gonna show you how I get down when I get locked up. I'm gonna show you how I get down. I'm gonna make whoop me. They gonna get a charge. I'm gonna spit on every nurse in there. I'm gonna make you charge me. I'm gonna show you how I get down when I get locked up. Nigga, you nigga can't. What you
That's it.
And
That's stuff that I would typically have coming here. Like when
Yeah.
I was living out of state, I had the darkest
Yeah,
window
in Tennessee
tint,
I did too.
and I had a concealed
On my
license plate.
little tint over my license, my
And
little Dodge Neon.
if I got stopped in a different state, I'd be like, I don't live here.
yeah, and that way you in the state of Florida, because Florida tint could be darker, right? They used to be darker. My homie in the Marines used to always use that. He like, I'm in Florida. They could use mirror tint. They had the mirror
Oh,
tint.
yeah, I
it
remember
wasn't
that.
dark. It was just the mirror tint. Looked like you looking at yourself in the tint.
But what if your
But
car
here's
is
the
registered?
thing.
What if your vehicle is registered to the state you're in?
You can only be a certain amount of
Yeah.
tint. You can't go too dark. You can only go to like 35%. I
Well,
think.
the only
in
exemption
Georgia.
to that rule is the military, because if it's registered in the state and you have out of state license plate, they'll let you pass, because
Okay.
that's how I was. I was out of state license plate in a different state with my vehicle registered.
How do people get away with tinting
I
on
seen-
front window now?
I think that you could do tint on the top portion. You can't. It can only be
Oh
on
yeah,
the top portion
it
of
can
the
only
window.
be
It's
a
legal
certain amount of inches up
from the
here.
top. Yeah,
Mhm.
yeah, you could do
Because
it.
if it goes below that line, they're gonna
Yeah,
fail you.
but I've seen where cops didn't. They didn't take people to jail for certain stuff, or they didn't ticket people.
Yeah.
They made them take the tint off on the spot.
Oh wow.
They make you remove the tint on the
can't
side of the
do it
road
on the spot.
Yes, you can. They would give. They was handing out the
Little
blades for you to
spray.
get and let you pull that tint off. I seen it happen.
Well, I know that if Boosie is out
Yeah.
here riding like this again, he need to not have 11 grams of marijuana in his vehicle and
Yeah.
cannabis oil.
Rolling.
That's
He
what
had
it
11
is.
grams in
My
the car
thing-
this time?
Yeah, because they said that when he got arrested in 2019 in Noonan, he had 11 grams of marijuana in his vehicle when he got arrested then. But he said he moved to the country so they would stop messing with him. Bruh.
Man, I'm gonna tell y'all some real stuff though. I don't feel like I got enough money to even be interested in doing all the extracurricular stuff. Like for real, I'm being honest. I don't
that's
feel
why I'm
like I got
laughing.
enough money to even do extracurricular stuff, like just even get tint on
Right.
the car. And me, I do a lot of driving, and I used to speed a lot. And when I got smarter as I got older, you know what I was thinking? Man, I need to be doing as less as possible to draw attention to me.
Facts on
You
facts.
know what I'm
Real
saying?
ass.
I don't want no tint. And
Facts.
then me thinking like a street dude, I think leaving the tint off the window and letting them be able to see what's in my car, they won't steal nothing from my car. I remember one time all the cars around mine got broke into. I just had a regular car and it was not tinted, my Camaro, and went in it. It was just
Yeah.
wide
There was
open.
no allure.
And nobody messed with nothing in my car. You know what I'm saying? And everybody else got hit. They got 10 windows, stuff probably out, bags. You don't want no bags in sight. They tell you don't put no bags and stuff inside. I don't want to do nothing that's gonna draw attention. I've been started checking my lights around my car. I do an inspection on my car like every few days.
This is why I don't get vanity plates on my vehicle. I don't want my vehicle to stand out.
Yeah, I get vanity plates,
Baby, because we know city a mile away.
Yeah,
First of all,
That's
you
one
gonna
thing I do.
know city Camaro, okay?
yeah. Well, somebody else gonna be driving because it's on tour road now, so they
Oh,
in it right
it's
now.
a city.
My sister.
Say city.
CITTY on it. Ain't no cap on that. But one thing about it, that's it. That's all you gonna get. I don't want no bright red color. I don't do nothing extra. I don't want no rims. Nothing. I don't want the police pull up on me. I'm just a regular
Factory.
citizen. That's it. That's it. My tag look like it made a mistake because it looked like it just city. Say city on it. Like it made a mistake at the tag office.
Look, y'all, that's all we got for y'all tonight. Group chat has been lit once again, honey. We was
Man.
talking about 12.
12. Yep.
Tearing
Y'all
up
be careful out
restaurants.
there. They trying
Money
to
Mayhem, we talked about the 7, the 11, the 13.
Not the 7-Eleven. The 7-Eleven.
Chapters, that is.
12.
The big B.
Big B.
And not me. Y'all, look, coming up Wednesday, y'all already know what Women Want Wednesday. We got a good one for you. So, fellas, y'all come ready, okay, ready to take notes. And then we got another group chat. We gonna talk about these amusement parks
Oh, with the kids and the
and these
characters.
attacks on our children. Mm-hmm.
I heard
yeah.
about that.
Oh yeah.
I
Oh
haven't.
yeah. So there, I just sent y'all another
gotta see the
clip
video, yeah.
to the group chat. There's one that has been circulating the web, has gained a lot of popularity. But this new one has really pissed me off. Okay.
Okay.
This new one is a real doozy. So we're going to talk about it when we come back on Wednesday. Y'all, it has been great.
Our pleasure.
It's been awesome. We appreciate y'all for tuning in.
Yeah.
Tell a friend, 101 TKO Radio. This is how we trying to pay the bills. Like, y'all got to tune in, man. We can't pay no bills if y'all ain't tuning in.
Come on.
We can't pay nothing.
Just
Electricity
talk
getting cut
to
off if
Alexa
y'all
for
don't-
us.
the-
Come
if
on,
the
man.
if the electricity ain't working, we can't even play y'all music.
Right.
So tune in, tell a friend, 101TKORadio.com.
It's the Litty in the City show, y'all.
And we appreciate y'all. We out.
Holla.
Y'all gotta tell the people to follow us on IG.
Oh.